All the credit for this goes to the Kiwi Farms user Return of the Mac and Cheese, who put together the most well-researched effort post on all of this that ties it all together and leaves really no doubt in my mind as to what's actually going on here.
Wait, is this just an admission?
I think it is a straight up admission. Yeah. Jer is rattled, bro. Jer seethes about this for the entire rest of the show. We gotta get into Jer. Everybody's here for the Jer segment. People are fucking hype. They're fucking excited to see Quartering exposed as the cuckold that he is. Getting fucking cucked by the Jubal, by the vanilla gorilla, Adam. So, before we get into that, we're going to have a look at our miscellaneous Jer folder.
Wow.
So just for the people out there who defend Jer and they say, Jeremy's based, Quartering's based, he supports Trump and he's MAGA and he's right-wing and conservative. No, he's not. Not only is he a cuck, watching in the corner as his wife gets pounded out by Jewish bulls, but he is actually cucked out completely and is saying that he was never MAGA, he was never conservative, he's just a centrist. Okay, I just want people to know, okay, when they watch this clip.
Yeah, and this makes sense, but also I want to say this: why do we have to sweep for everyone who's conservative? When they're retard, you know what I mean? Like,
shouldn't we hold them to a higher standard?
Yes, because we know the liberals are retards in our opinion.
That's right, buddy.
So,
that's right.
But look at this, guys. This is twisted. Watch this.
You know, that you can talk about, oh, the Israeli government's, you know, too involved here or whatever. You want to talk about that? I'll listen.
Whoa. But
just
they are
just
too involved.
Play it. Just play it.
But when it's literally your entire platform for everything that ever goes wrong in America, you lose people in the center like me. First of all, I've never called myself a conservative ever.
Oh,
I'm a Trump voter, and anybody who's watched me for any amount of time knows that. I'm not. I was never MAGA either.
He was never MAGA. As he sells the MAGA mixology book, the MAGA cookbook.
Is that Aaron Paul in the middle from Breaking Bad?
I don't know who that's. Is that Elijah Schaefer? Like, who the hell is that?
Or is it the vice president?
Is that the bull? Is that Jer's bull? Adam, it kind of looks a little bit like JD, his bull.
Yeah, it's JD.
It's JD Vance. Fuck, buddy.
Yeah,
JD Vance has no aura, does he? Like, he's just not iconic at all or recognizable.
That's a bullshit, bro. He's such a lie.
Okay. There's Jer. Jer is tweeting out to colonize Iran there, folks. That's the Jer position, okay? Then Jer is tweeting out. So this guy says, calling for the genocide of 90 million people. And then Quartering says, yes, he is calling for the genocide. This is how hard he's shilling for Zion these days. He says, yes, glass Iran, take their oil and move on, pussy. Okay. Tough guy Jer fighting the war from his fucking couch with a bull plows his wife. Okay.
Do you want 90 million?
You're a radical centrist, sir. June the King, just in time. June the King is making a documentary on the Quartering, and June, you better get this stuff about the bull in the documentary, buddy.
Always watch
you better not miss out on the bull content that's coming. So June asks if he should include this in his Quartering video, yay or nay.
We'll make a poll here. We'll make a poll here, and we'll see how it is. I came, by the way, when I saw that tweet.
Yes, when you buy like the premium collector booster boxes, people are like, why are you obsessed about price? Well, when you pay $300 or $400 for a box, it's kind of on your mind the whole time. And to get butthurt that someone is like, oh, I didn't pull anything out.
You're millionaire, sir.
$400 box.
Is that the new set?
It's constantly on his mind trying to recoup the value of a $400 Pokemon card purchase. No, I didn't make a profit buying a consumer collectible marked up way high by scalpers above retail price. Can you believe it? Yes, we can believe it, Jeremy. You know, the point of buying these cards isn't to actually make money, right? You know, it's to like collect the cards, right? And it's like a hobby for children. No, for him, this is the infinite money glitch, the fabled infinite money glitch, and he's found it.
The background, maybe one of the like, it's like the nostalgia critic, like in 2010.
You know, don't even do the nostalgia critic dirty like that. To put the hallowed name of Doug Walker in the same sentence as this soulless pant-shitting bum, okay? Leave him out of this,
He's
okay?
in the back rooms.
Only proves that you've either A, never spent it on a premium box, which good for you, literally.
Even he knows.
Or B, you're just
Even he knows it's an L to waste $400 fucking dollars on Pokemon cards. Which, by the way, for people who don't know, this guy has spent $20,000 in the last couple months, maybe the last month, on Pokemon cards, and he hasn't made a fucking dime. He's lost everything. He's pulled one good card that we speculate he planted in the pack because he was losing so badly and being so humiliated.
Mm-hmm.
And the whole channel, this unsleeved media thing, it's a disaster. There's no traction, no views, and he's basically going to soft kill it. Okay.
He paid for the views and subs, and then you can see where he stopped. Like, it's actually like the most unrealistic thing ever.
people are just being disingenuous.
Who? You? Look at this.
Here comes the cope, buddy.
And fast with a lot of unboxings. And it seems like that was my bread and butter.
What?
Look at him here.
Wait. The unboxing was not like your bread and butter.
He actually believes that, Andy. Like, at no point was it ever the bread and butter,
it was
buddy.
Not even a pea. Not
Come
even
on. But like, look at him, dude. He's looking fucking rough, man. Like, he's looking beaten down. He's looking sad. The alcoholism, the obesity, it's all taking its toll. Those bags under his eyes, the tears in his eyes, the gray in his beard, the sallow complexion. This guy is on the edge of like the end. For real.
Yeah, man.
But it actually seems like the unboxings just aren't as popular as they used to be.
Well, they are for other people. But not for you. Like, for people who actually know the product, are able to talk about it, Pokemon, and they open the cards in an excited fashion with high energy, right? And good production values. Those people get views on their fucking videos opening boxes. You, on the other hand, are a sad, drunk bum crying in the most low energy, boring fashion, providing no info whatsoever to people watching. No wonder it's not caught on, buddy. No wonder. But he was telling us, oh, this is, you guys just don't know how business works. And yeah. How's it going now, pal?
But okay, this is crazy. Hang on, let me go.
But it actually seems like the unboxings just.
Oh yeah. So by the way, anti-woke shit's dead. Meanwhile, millions of channels doing like numbers. Pokemon's dead. Pokemon, there's too much Pokemon out there that's popular.
Yes.
Everything that he tries and fails, it's dead. It's you who's dead.
Yes, exactly. He tries to deflect it onto other people or broader trends. Today, Andy, on the episode where he fires Luke, he actually blames the weather for why his views are down. He says that no one watches internet videos when it's 65 degrees outside. This is next level insane. Like, it really is. Yeah, it really is. He really did. No, he really did. He blamed the weather. When you're on that level of deflection and refusing to take accountability for your own results, you're completely lost. You're completely delusional.
What's 65 an hour thing?
Oh, probably 17, 18 degrees, something like that.
It's like, it's not like a hot summer day. It's like a cool,
I mean, it's like a regular spring day. I mean, like, it's just ridiculous. But even in the summer, people are still watching YouTube videos. You know, like there might be a slight dip, but you shouldn't have to cry to your audience about every single ebb and flow fluctuation of your viewership and beg for money when you're supposedly a multi-millionaire living in a mansion.
That's the funniest excuse I've ever heard.
Aren't as popular as they used to be, which is unfortunate because that was
Let
my
me
favorite
close my window. I
part. Now, maybe if I unbox some more vintage packs and like go back to
his plan is to waste even more money.
No, that's the
bro.
Do it.
I've been, because of Jer, I've been getting recommended all of these videos of people opening vintage Pokemon product.
Should I open it or should I keep it sealed?
You know, you've seen the same ones. Motherfuckers paying like $450, $250 for one booster.
Yeah.
One booster of 1999 Pokemon that's probably resealed. Like there was one the other day where he bought it off eBay and it was listed as a heavy pack, implying that there was a holo in it. He opened it and got like $3 worth of cards and there was no holographic in it.
Yes.
So Jer's plan is to do that, to throw thousands and thousands of more dollars down the hole trying to buy vintage product that 99% of the time is a fucking scam.
It's all scam.
For zero return. That's going to be amazing. Do it, Jer. Prove us wrong, buddy. Prove us wrong.
I'm really asking for feedback in the comments, really.
Shut down the channel.
Feedback is everyone hates you doing Pokemon.
Listen. Here's the actual feedback on how you look at him here. He actually looks like a homeless bum.
Feedback, he's sure hungry.
He actually looks like a homeless beggar in the gutter asking for cash here. Please, I need a sandwich. Do you have any change? Like, look at him.
He looks like a junkie who's like,
he's unwashed, fucking disheveled bums here. Holy man.
I'll suck
Here's how you actually fix it, right? You shut down Unsleeved Media. You shut down all these side projects that you're blowing money on. You shut down the live stream. It's never going to happen. Quartercast is never going to be a thing. You fire fucking Hannah. You fire fucking Mel. You stop paying them tens of thousands of dollars a month to bring no value to the fucking show. And you just pump out your 7 fucking garbage political fucking anti-woke slop videos a day, buddy. And you fire all of the staff, all of the overhead, and you just have a small business that you ride into the fucking ground, and hopefully you make it enough years to secure your retirement. That's what you actually do instead of whatever it is you're doing right now. Seriously.
Can you spare
give up on the
Charizard? Spare a Charizard? What about a Bulbasaur?
This channel to go, other than go away, because it's not going to go away.
Why?
It is.
Why?
Like,
why wouldn't it go away?
Look at him. Look at how felted he is as he says that. Like, he's actually staring down at his chips. They're all gone.
Yeah.
Like, he sees just nothing but a sea of felt before him. And by saying this, he's now committed that he can't shut it down or else we win. And it's like, just let us have the win and save yourself. Shut it down. It's not going to blow up. You're not going to be mega viral. You're not going to be living the dream, getting paid to open Pokemon cards, bud. It's not happening. Let it go. Okay?
Yeah, man.
It seems like people really like the additional editing, which that's going to.
No, who?
No one likes this. There is no audience. There are no viewers. And the channel is not even monetized. And it's never going to be monetized. It's dead in the water.
Bro, that's a cope. No one's saying it's good.
Okay. So leading into this CUCK stuff here, we have like Jer has been fantasizing about this compound. He's been talking about how he's going to build a compound on his land that's going to have a bowling alley in it. It's going to have a car wash in it. Yeah, the bowling alley. It's going to have a car wash. It's going to have separate living residences for both of his new sister wives. Which, by the way, he says his favorite show is Sister Wives, by the way, just to let you guys know. Remember that? That was on last show.
You're
It's
right.
all the Scooby-Doo clues to the mystery.
Yes. Oh my God.
Anyway, he plans on moving his co-hosts, Hannah Claire and Melanie Mack, both of whom are married, by the way, because I think this is like his fetish is to swing with married people or whatever the fuck. Anyway, he plans on moving them into a compound on his house where they can service him 24/7, like some weird fantasy that he has. But it's not just them now. Now he's talking about moving 15 Ukrainian women into the compound. Let's have a listen.
You mean refugees?
Yes.
No, he's gonna. Okay.
Right. And they speak Russian. They want, I mean, also, like, by the way, I will take in upwards of 15 female.
Okay. This is like illegal.
Isn't it creepy? It's Jared's like dirty sex slave arc or whatever. Like, what? He's just twisted, buddy. He's just twisted.
He's gonna go to jail for this, dude.
He's a creep.
Well, when did he say this?
I don't know.
This is crazy.
Female Ukrainians to live. I have a nice like outbuilding out there. Must wear sundresses.
Must wear sundresses. Hannah Claire is having her future described to her, and she's not happy about it. Bring it back just a few more. Look at Luke too. Luke's mouth is going agape. He's going a little slack jaw. He's like, "Good God, man, what's wrong with you, Jer?"
Wait, this is the crazy. I missed this one. What the fuck?
This is crazy, isn't it?
This is insane. No.
Must
Wait,
outbuilding out there.
So hard.
Must wear sundresses. Must
She's disgusted by this pig. No, like
beginnings of cult. Okay.
No.
she's calling
It's not
it
a
out.
cult. You know,
Wait. It's like she's like, oh yeah, Joe cult. He's like, no, hang on.
He's like, no, but in all seriousness, the 15 trafficked Ukrainian sex slaves on my compound, here's how it is justified, Miss Hannah Claire
And
Brimolo.
you're like, no, chill.
a cult has a leader. We'll all be leaders, ladies. We'll all be leaders. The
Luke's so uncomfortable. Luke's like, usually I'm the awkward, creepy one. The Jared's really put me to shame. Luke's like, I'm in danger. Like the awkward laughter of Luke. Like,
dude, this is actually insane.
Very convenient way of saying that.
okay,
Look at
so
Hannah
now she is very disappointed and very disgusted by the disgraceful Jeremy Hambley's actions. Okay, so this is where we now get into the cuckold arc, okay? So famously, Jeremy Hambley is known for having watched cuckold porn on stream. He was scrolling to his Twitter timeline, and in his recommended posts, there it was, cuck porn.
Famously.
He's famously known. That's what he's known for. He's also known for peeing in his basement because he was upset that his wife went to pizza without him. And the speculation has been for a long time that Jeremy and his wife live completely separate lives. They're married in name only. She has her career. She has her own life and her own hobbies. And Jeremy really has nothing to do with it other than funding her lifestyle, buying her airplanes, where famously or infamously, depending on your perspective, she apparently gets plowed by a gentleman known as the Sky Bull, aka Sky Roan. And the thing is, it turned out it was all true. All of it. It turns out.
But there's one big difference.
There was one big twist. We all thought Sky Roan was black. But it turns out in rural Wisconsin, there are no black people. So Quartering had to settle for a Jewish bull. He had to settle for the vanilla gorilla with the small hat. Introducing, ladies and gentlemen, it's Jeremy Hambley's Bowl. There he is, everybody.
Allegedly, in our opinion.
This is, well, listen, we know for a fact pretty much that this guy is a fucking bull, as we're going to prove.
Yeah.
Whether or not he's actually fucking misses the quartering is a matter of speculation and opinion and not a matter of fact, but we're going to allege based on the mountain of circumstantial evidence
Too
that
much
exists
evidence, to
that
be
there
honest.
is a chance that this man is actually fucking Jeremy Hambley's wife and Jer is actually cuckolded by this guy. Okay?
15 for 10 subs.
10 subs!
Look, imagine this
Okay.
is like court, and we're the lawyers.
We're putting
presenting
together a
evidence.
case.
Yes.
We're putting together a case here. Now, this gentleman goes by the name of
Big shots,
Adam.
dude.
And I know of Adam because quartering, I think it was last week or 2 weeks ago, while he was in the middle of streaming, got a phone call from this gentleman named Adam who asked quartering, are we drinking together tonight or not? And Jer told him he was still streaming. He was opening his Pokemon cards or whatever. So I was like, Jeremy has a friend who like hangs out with him. What?
Yeah, we were
This doesn't-
shocked.
I was like, what? This doesn't make any fucking sense.
Yeah.
So this fellow, Adam, he goes by the name Adam Sellers on Twitter. So he just goes by his full legal name on Twitter. Sydney Watson here was talking about some problem she was having with mosquitoes. And this fellow says, if you message me, I have a solution. And he says, I'm friends with the quartering in real life. And he can tell you I'm not full of shit. Okay. So this guy claims to be friends with quartering in real life. Quartering as well talks about this guy by name and uses his full name on the show to talk about how this guy goes over to his house all the time. So it's not even a matter of speculation that these two are connected and that he hangs out at Jeremy's house. It's an actual fact,
literal
as
fact,
we're gonna
yes, not
we're gonna
alleged.
full on establish. But he goes by the username on Twitter, Grape Jelly 81. Did you see that? Or bring it back.
Grape
Just show them.
jelly. Oh,
Grape Jelly 817.
very
Now-
important, guys.
This is
Because you'll
important
see, you'll
because
see.
we're going to follow this username around the internet and we're going to uncover some sordid details about this fellow. Okay. So, first of all, he's in Quartering's Discord server. Point number one.
This is where in the world is Carmen San Diego, but it's the bull.
He's in Quartering's Discord server under a special role that no one else has, that has overarching executive authority. Here he is under the single role just for him of quartering legend, the legendary bull, Grape Jelly 817.
Okay.
Now, here he is. He's a regular in this Discord. He's active. Here he is in the Discord saying he's coming over to Jeremy Hambley's house. Here's the bull, clear as crystal, bright as day, saying he's coming over to Jer's house.
Okay.
Now, here's where we find out. So there's his username,
Okay.
Grape Jelly 817. There's his
Okay.
role, the quartering legend in the server. Okay. Okay. So there's a Reddit account that goes under this name, Grape Jelly 817, aka u/striking educator 74. Now, this fellow had privated all of his post history on Reddit so that you couldn't see it.
Fair.
But unbeknownst to this gentleman, there was a security exploit within Reddit. There was a glitch that allowed you to temporarily view all hidden posts, all privated posts. And so it turns out that Jeremy Hambley's good friend, who comes over to his house, who goes by the username of Grape Jelly 817, aka Striking Educator 74, is present in a bunch of cuckolding subreddits. Adam Sellers here, Grape Jelly 817 is a frequent flyer in several wife fucking / husband cucking subreddits, including Midwest_hot_wives and Wisconsin bulls, as well as swinging subs such as lacrosse Wisconsin swingers. So he's not just active in like the big cuckolding and bull subreddits. He's active in the local, down to the community level cuckolding and hot wiving subreddits, lacrosse, Wisconsin in particular. Okay. And so we have some examples here. Now, these are censored, but they're fucked. Of posts that this fellow has made on all of these cucking, bull, wife swapping subreddits, just so that you guys can understand what this bull is like. So here we have a hot wife showing off her body. This is on our Midwest Hot Wives. And here we have Striking Educator 74, aka Grape Jelly, commenting, "Where have you been?" Trying to hook up with this hot wife and be the bull to cuck someone else. Next slide. Here we have a Sucking Saturday, and it appears we have a cuckold wearing panties over his face, sucking on a man's cock. And Striking Educator 74, Jeremy Hambley's friend Adam Sellers, is saying, "Me next." So he's gay. He's a bull. He wants to get sucked off by a cuckold. And then the poster responds to him. The cuckold responds to him here on our Midwest Hot Wives and says, "Maybe one day." Okay.
And obviously, without saying,
this is Jared's existence, sucking this guy's cock. Then here we have on our Wisconsin Bulls, submissive hot wife looking for fun ho chunk Madison tonight. Looking for a single male, 21 to 30, to meet for a few drinks and gambling, to see where the night takes us. We're able to host. Please send a pic and be willing to verify you are real. Striking Educator here, Jeremy Hambley's bull friend, aka Adam, says, "Too bad, not 45. I would enjoy myself for sure." So this is another example of his bull activity.
Do you want to explain yourself?
Jared, you want to explain? Here we have another woman here on our Wisconsin Bulls, Pretend Garlic 60. Anyone free later? And here's Jer's bull, Striking Educator, aka Grape Jelly. Depending on how far the drive is, I'm free tonight. So from these posts, we can easily conclude this guy is regularly engaging in swinging and cuckoldry. He's a bull. He's hooking up with people publicly on Reddit under usernames that can be traced back to his real name on Twitter and his associations with Jeremy Hambley. This is basically all just wide out in the open and has been for years and years. Okay. Continuing on, here we have a post on lacrosse, Wisconsin swingers. This woman says, "I just can't stop even in bar bathrooms." And I suppose there was an image of here getting plowed in a bar bathroom.
Or masturbating or something.
Or masturbating in the bar bathroom. We don't know. But our good friend here, Adam, Jer's good friend Adam, says, "I'd buy you a few drinks."
Would you, Sellers? Yo, this is crazy.
And this one is, I think, the craziest of all on our Midwest Hot Wives. MILF Monday, and Striking Educator here confirms that he hooked up with the woman posting here on MILF Monday. He says, "I thoroughly enjoyed your husband pushing your head down on my cock this weekend."
Oh my God.
So is this fucking Jer's wife posting on Reddit about her experience of Jer pushing her fucking head down on Adam's cock? What's going on here, bud? What's going on here, big guy? And this guy, oh, buddy,
bro.
So not only is he engaging in this like wife swapping stuff, this cuckold stuff, this bull behavior, but he's also hooking up with sex workers in Wisconsin.
No.
So here's our Wisconsin sex workers, or at least attempting to hook up with sex workers in Wisconsin. This woman says, I'm working today in Madison, Wisconsin. And Jer's pal Adam, do I need to come out there for the fun? So he's willing to pay for sex also.
Okay. Oh, no.
So it's not only that he does this behavior on Reddit, but his public Twitter account, under what I assume his real name, he basically does the exact same behavior. So it's pretty much confirmed. So this woman, Astro Girl, who I assume is like some sort of OF or some sort of greasy fucking hooer, says, I need an orgasm stat. And here we have Adam Sellers, Grape Jelly 817, horny posting on Maine saying, me too. Okay.
Okay.
And continuing on, we have Tiffany, Wisconsin, saying, want to come over? And Adam here says, how far from Colgate, Wisconsin? Okay.
Colgate.
So he's doing very similar behavior on his public Twitter that he is on Reddit. So in my opinion, it's established pretty much 100% that this guy actually is a bull.
Yeah.
And we're going to now establish Jeremy's history with cuckoldry. We're going to cement the connection to them. We're going to cement that this guy goes over to his house on a regular basis, that his wife also goes over to Jeremy's house on a regular basis. But first, we're going to play the
Clearly he's taking a part in that lifestyle. You know, in my experience, I've never taken part in that.
Whoa.
Your experience in the swinging lifestyle. Look at Melanie Mac. Melanie Mac's horrified. He knew he fucked up. He knew he fucked up, buddy. Oh no.
He's half in the bag. So obviously he's going to say things by accident that he shouldn't say. Let's
zoom in on Mel's face. She's horrified, dude. She's shook. What did my boss just admit to having experience in?
Hannah looks felted. Hannah's like,
she
fuck.
is totally felted at this point, you know? Okay, let's bring it back.
Let's go back.
Let's hear
experience some SE.
And the pause is just like, you could fucking feel
you can
attention.
tell he knew he made a mistake, right?
Yeah.
And he has to walk it back.
Right? Clearly he's taking a part in that lifestyle. You know, in my experience, I've never taken part in this lifestyle.
Why would you need to say that?
But I know I have friends who have, and then
Whoa! There it is. There's the admission right there. He's probably talking about Adam, unless he has other friends who are also bulls, who are also engaging in swinging activity, who he also invites over to his house, and he also watches CUCK porn. Okay. All right. Look at Mel. She's like, what? What? She's shook. She is shook, dude.
People who have swingers, they always end up messed up.
Oh yeah.
They fool themselves. Like I always watch like those trash TV shows. Like
they probably started messed up, and that's how they
start messed up. Anyway. They convince themselves, oh, it's saving my marriage, and then the
there it is.
But if that's your feeling, then why would your best friend be like one of the most public out bulls?
Come on. This is like when you go, my friend, he needs some advice.
Oh,
you know what I mean? This is Cheers tattling on himself here, because this is what he tells himself here. Oh, I have to save my marriage somehow. I have to bring in the Jew bull. I have to bring in the bull, dude.
Yeah.
Tough, Jer.
That tries to push this thing. They call it, instead of cucking now, they call it hot wifing.
He knows the terms.
How would you know that?
Look at Mel. Look at Mel's mouth. Mel's mouth is agape, buddy. She's like, what? What did you just say,
buddy?
He knows. He knows.
Lisa maxing with that hair, by the way, huh?
Which is literally just
thinking.
It's a terrible haircut.
Letting your wife bone other dudes. Yeah. The Daily Mail, if you Google hot wifing, there's...
Wait. You're Googling hot wifing?
He Googles hot wifing, does he, buddy?
If you Google hot wife, oh my, buddy, It was staring in our face. It's like
the entire
you learned
time.
The killer was like the guy beside you.
Somebody asked, is he friends with Rekieta? Just so you guys know, Rekieta sent Buddy a Baldo. Like, Jer had the Baldo. We showed it on the show a while back. And we're also going to get into Jer's defense of Rekieta and his behavior and how it wasn't an L for Rekieta to cheat on his wife. Okay, we're going to get into that as well.
This is crazy, man.
There's numerous mainstream media outlets pushing this with headlines like, this one thing saved my marriage. And it's just cheating on each other.
Wow.
And
polyamory like there's no tomorrow. I think that's crazy.
So did Jer search, how do I save my marriage? And it came up and he was like, this is a good idea. And then he asked his buddy Adam. Adam's, yeah, buddy, I've been doing this for years. Is that how this came to be? Like,
he knows a lot about this topic, huh?
He sure does. And it's like, it's one thing, like, listen, I get it. We're in a really weird fucking space where this is like a meme or whatever. And so you may absorb this information through osmosis, through cultural osmosis.
Yeah.
But to have a friend who regularly goes over to your house, and also his wife regularly goes over to your house, who is a bull and is like openly thirst posting on his Twitter account and stuff like this. I mean, come on, Jeremy. No, come on, buddy. This is bad.
You shouldn't. Like, this is actually insane.
You know, not everyone has it locked up like me with tight rules like no buns and only sundresses.
Right. I don't think anyone believes him, but is that like how he copes? Is that he puts rules on the cuckolding? Like the bull's only allowed to blow his load in her twice a week, or she has to wear a sundress only when she gets plowed by the bull, or like what is this, Jer? What is this,
very
buddy?
Specific.
Yeah.
Most people don't have the rules to make that stuff work, but
wait. Ash.
Yeah, no anal, no kissing.
Theory alert, Ash. Like, drawers for 20.
For 20
Let's go. Big support. Let's get some subs for this fucking crazy. By the way,
it's a crazy
returning mac and cheese. Like, I read that thread and it's fucking brilliantly. Like, it's like a fucking
yes, and yeah, I don't know if at the top of the show I shouted him out. I don't know if in this segment I shouted him out.
Shout him out again,
but
because that was
all
amazing.
The credit for this goes to the Kiwi Farms user Return of the Mac and Cheese, who put together the most well-researched effort post on all of this that ties it all together and leaves really no doubt in my mind as to what's actually going on here.
Yeah.
Of course, it's speculative. We don't have smoking gun evidence, of course, that Jeremy's wife is getting fucked by this guy. She may not. She may not be getting fucked by this guy, but certainly it looks like she is. It looks like it.
This, Ash, do you remember when he pissed on the floor in the basement? And we were always wondering, like, she went for pizza without him? What do you mean? Like, is this their like term for fucking? And then we're gonna get into it
too, where like Jeremy, instead of just driving to the convention like 40 minutes away from his house, got a hotel room, like a separate hotel room in the convention in Wisconsin, and then was inviting women into the hotel room, presumably in an attempt to fuck them, like with Lauren Chen. We're gonna get into that. But the way that these two operate is not how you would expect a couple, like a normal married couple, to operate. Because they basically, from what we understand, live separate lives.
Or the resources to retire their wives. I mean,
right? Yeah, that's also a big part of it.
Married.
Yeah, that's also very. But I watch a lot of these shows, like you know, well, Sister Wives, perfect example. Every one of those wives is divorced now.
Sister Wives. That's his fantasy, and he talked about this on a show that we covered just last week about his obsession with Sister Wives, how he's watched every season of the show.
That was like the Mormon guy, right?
Yeah, he's having fantasies of women living on a compound with him and all of this stuff. So
it all like every like show we've done up to this point is all making more sense now. You're like, oh wait.
See?
Okay.
And then it goes to black screen, like Sopranos ending. All right.
Well, unfortunately for Jer, there is a lot more. So here he is defending Nick Rekieta's disgusting lifestyle and how it isn't an L or an own for Rekieta to cheat on his wife with another woman when he has 5 children at home.
It's going to be brutal for him. Like he's going to get like,
Yeah.
I guarantee you there's already live streams going on.
Oh, there were.
Yeah, there were.
Oh,
You know,
there
it
were.
I mean, the one guy who's like fucking his wife or whatever is doing live streams every day, like talking about it. And I'm like, you know, I'm not sure what that does to a guy, but or I think they were just swinging.
Another win for the toe.
But he, like the way he pleads this down, they were just swinging. So like he's defending the idea of Rekieta's wife getting fucked by another man and saying, well, they're just swinging. It's not the same as being a cuck because you're also fucking Buddy's wife, which I imagine is going to be Jer's defense to this. If he ever does actually address this in a serious fashion, he's going to say, well, I'm also fucking Adam's wife. So what's the problem exactly? It's a huge victory, right?
Yeah,
like this is Buddy's mentality.
W. By the way, Shrapnel Stars for Rage Quit says Jeremy also had a cuck fantasy about Gina Carano.
We're gonna play that. Don't worry, it's in here. It's in the effort post. Don't worry. Don't worry.
And Juron the Jubal for 3 subs. You guys are quick. Holy shit.
They were swingers. Which again, like the weird thing, like when I was on Gundam stream yesterday, I'm like, this really isn't an own. Like,
What?
It's not in Jer's mind. Being a swinger isn't an own. It's not an L. He thinks it's a W. He thinks it's a positive or a good thing. Probably because he's engaged in this behavior in his own life. Look at Melanie Mack's actually horrified reaction to these statements by her boss. Look at her. Like she looks like she just saw someone get shot in front of her.
This is
like she looks like she's witnessing a murder. Because she is. Because she is. She's watching Jer murder his own career and their careers in real time. This is insane.
Well, it wasn't real time actually, because like this is like
it was delayed.
A delayed Feltoning.
Like people are like, oh my God, look at his stream. I'm like, yeah, he's getting a blowjob on stream. He wasn't jerking off. And this isn't really an own.
Right.
What do you mean? He's a conservative Christian married man, you
like
retard.
trad dad who is like marketing himself as a role model and somebody to look up to. Jack Murphy. And he was just posting today. And this is what led to this effort post by Return of the Mac and Cheese was Jer gloating about Jack Murphy's downfall and how Jack Murphy was a cock, and Jer talking about how Jack Posobiec did all this evil shit in front of him at an influencer party. And then Return of the Mac and Cheese was like, okay, Jer, you want to talk about other people's improprieties with cuckolding? Well, let's have a look at this, pal. And just felted him fucking clean.
Jer was snitching about a party?
Orbit. Yes. He's snitching about a party he was at. It's funny how he didn't expose it at the time and just waited until now.
What was he saying about coke or something like that?
Well, we can get to it later on. I have it scheduled for later on in the program.
There's too much.
Yeah.
All right. I'll be patient. It's so much, guys.
People are like, but now he's gotten arrested, and I don't know how that with lawyers. I don't know if that matters.
Right.
But, you know, the firearm thing, the drugs. I don't think he's actually ever prosecuted. I don't think
that defense was fucking. How did we miss that?
Wasn't that crazy
how
to
did we
normalize swinging and say it's not an L because he was getting his dick sucked as his wife was getting plowed by another man in the other fucking room? Okay, here we have Jer making a very twisted admission about his other self. And let's have a look. Let's have a listen.
So I decided I just created a second profile on that phone. And and I called it my cuck profile.
Whoa! Whoa, buddy! So Jer has like a burner hidden profile on his phone, a second profile just for his cuckolding activities? Is that right, Jer? Your cuck profile, buddy?
Are you kidding me? By the way, we all know why he's opening all these Pokemon packs, Ash. He's looking for the really rare card.
The Jubal, buddy. It's the Jubal. Cuckoldry stare. Once during their turn, if this card is in your hand, he watches from the corner while holding her hand. A strange power emanates from his gaze.
That was a poo gunner. Thank you for that, poo gunner. All right, let's keep going.
Now here we have Jer just admitting it outright for all and sundry to see. Tell it to us straight, Jer. Say it ain't so.
Okay.
Deny that you're a cuck, Jer. Say it ain't so.
Okay.
It's like, okay, fine, I'm a cuck. Next question.
No!
You know what I mean?
There it is. There it is in 4K, clear as crystal. Let's hear it one more time, folks. What was that cornering? What was that, buddy?
It's like, okay, fine, I'm a cuck. Next question.
Wait, he had to lower the Rumble premium?
Oh,
$20?
no, buddy.
In a
Not
year?
the $20 off code. It's like this happened yesterday and not 3 years ago or something like that. There
You know
it
what I
is,
mean? Like-
Jer. Whoa, buddy.
What's going on here?
So we're going to now start to examine the totality of evidence. Okay. So we have Jeremy here in his search history. His porn habit is Reddit forced cream pie. Now, for those of you who are blissfully unaware, as was I and most people, as to what this is, it's a fetish where you as a submissive man, i.e. Jer, the cuck, are dominated by a woman who forces you to come deep inside of her. And a lot of the time in this fetish, it's like you clean up the forced cream pie after, like you eat your jizz out of her. So this is one of the things that Jeremy Hambly jerks off to, which this sort of like submissive stuff, you know, has some degree of crossover with cuckolding, right? It doesn't necessarily mean that he is a cuckold whose wife's getting fucked by the Jew bowl, but it's just one piece of evidence to consider. Okay.
Okay.
So,
let's keep going.
Continuing. So here we have further evidence, things that Jeremy has publicly posted himself. Then there's Jeremy's repeated encounters with cuckold or cuck adjacent pornography on Twitter. Of course, a couple months ago, he famously showed cuck porn from Twitter on stream, but that was also not his only Twitter cuck porn adventure. Several years ago, while very drunk, he posted Black New World Order porn. Here's a summary of what you should read before deciding if you want to view the poorly censored tweet. According to Google, this fetish goes hand in hand with the humiliation and cuckoldry of white men. How interesting. The Black New World Order is a niche, often controversial online fetish or kink community centered on themes of interracial race play and power dynamics. It often blends elements of BDSM, cuckolding, sissy training, in brackets, the feminization of white males, and erotica, portraying scenarios where Black individuals are in positions of superiority over other races, particularly white individuals. Here's Jer on his public Twitter account posting this shit. What? Here he is saying, I feel like this should be my last post ever. And it's a woman. Now, I've censored it more than it was censored, but she's riding on a black cock. She's riding a black man's penis. And it says the best way for a mom to kill this pathetic white waste of space is to suffocate him with a big black cock.
Why did he post this?
Well, it was just the memes, bro. It was just ironic, bro. It's just jokes, bro. Unless there's a bull that's willing to indulge. Okay, so here's him talking. Oh, fuck, it's fucked up.
It's felted.
The Jeremy Hambly's Gino Carano fantasy.
We watched it before, but...
We have watched it before on the channel. I'll give you a brief summary of what it is.
Let's just do that.
Jeremy has a fantasy of how Gina Carano would be with multiple other men. He would be friend-zoned. She would be with all these other guys, but eventually Jeremy, through being a funny, nice guy, would warm her heart and she would eventually get with him as the nice guy. This was an actual fantasy that Jeremy Hambly talked about, okay? So just introduce that into evidence.
And we saw that already, but very funny. Okay. Here we got Jer.
So So here's Jeremy asking for Adam the bull to bring his wife and her big juicy tits over to his house. So if you remember, one of Jer's defenses for why he wouldn't get with Melanie Mack is that he likes two scoops. He likes big tits, and Mel's tits are small and flat. That's actually a defense he used as to why he wouldn't creep or hook up with Mel at Amfest. Well, that's not going to apply here to Adam's wife. Okay, so let's hear Jer out.
Oh, and by the way, we got pigeons are cute for 10,000 kicks. Holy shit. Saying holy shit. This is like Quartering's CUCK 9/11. Fucking big
It really is,
Thank
buddy.
you.
It really is.
We'll read more in a minute, guys. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Adam,
Thank you.
bring your fucking wife's big old boobs and bring her over to our house.
Why would you talk about a friend's wife?
Another guy's wife like that, unless you were engaged in some sort of swinging hot wife scenario. But he's really going to Ricada Max in this clip, as we're going to see as we continue to play.
I also have the Gina Carano a video.
Okay,
if you want.
we'll go back to it after
Okay,
this.
how much does Gina love me?
Sorry, that was on an autoplay. Here we go.
I want you to meet my German Shepherds. Adam knows. Adam has my
Bestiality? Question mark?
You know what's going on? But he goes, Adam knows because
Adam knows.
my German Shepherds. Adam knows. Adam has my number. He's
Adam has his
That's
phone
why he's
number.
A real G.
What? What did he say?
Adam has my number. And he's super chatted. That's why he's a real G. Peanut Princess, I'm up in Oshkosh. We're all about beer and Delta 8.
He's clearly, by the way, drunk here. He's clearly inebriated.
That's without
and
question.
So he's talking loosely about things that he shouldn't be talking about on the air, thinking that no one would ever put the pieces together because he's such a boring bum that no one would pay attention. Until now, until today.
Adam Sellers, it's 9:20.
There he is.
I think
there it is. So he says the guy's full name, the guy's full fucking docs that he goes by on Twitter. So there can be no doubt, in my mind at least, that this is the same Adam that we're talking about.
Well,
the same Adam
110%.
that's on Reddit as a fucking bull on our midwife hot wives, our Wisconsin bulls, the whole fucking nine. Okay.
you could beat him.
By the way, this is not even like a thought or a theory. It's 100% that Adam Sellers. Like, come on.
Allegedly. I mean, Jer will probably try and fucking go nuclear over this.
99.9%.
I don't know if he's going to even address this, to be honest, because how can he? Because he looks really, really guilty. He looks really guilty.
My house by 10. I want to see your wife's big old boobs at my house in the hot tub.
There he
hot
is.
Tubs.
In the hot tub.
Ricada.
In the hot tub. Why is it always hot tubs with these Midwest swingers? But there it is. He wants to be in the hot tub with Adam and his wife looking at Adam's wife's tits. That's what he just said. That's what he just admitted to publicly in front of the whole world.
What about his wife?
Well, is she going to be involved in this? Or what is going on? What is actually going on here? Seriously, care to explain, Jer? Care to explain why you want to get into a hot tub with another man who's a bull, an active bull in a hot tub with his wife?
An active bull.
He's an active, but he's actively hooking up with people in this community. Like, it's not just some sort of like a fantasy or whatever. Like, this is a person who's truly engaging in that behavior that we can conclude from those posts that he's making.
For you, bud. And someone has to feed my German Shepherds.
Wait, and you're making his wife feed the German Shepherd?
Yeah.
Where's your wife? What the fuck is going on?
So here's another instance of him talking about Adam's wife being over at his house. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I love that. Grape jelly. How's your chili? Yes.
Grape jelly.
Grape jelly.
That's him.
Grape jelly, the alias of Adam Sellers. Okay.
Grape jelly's wife delivered me some delicious chili yesterday.
Grape jelly's wife delivered you chili.
Come on.
What's going on? What's that code for? Exactly.
That's definitely
because
code.
I feel like there's
Chili.
code to a lot of the stuff that he's talking about here with Mr. Jelly and Jelly's wife. Like, I'm pretty sure there's something more than meets the eye here.
ChatGPT ask if there's a code word for that?
By the way, we got raw sauce, bro, for 25 subs.
What?
Maybe it's that she shit on Jer's head or something like that. Gave him a steaming chili or something like that. I don't know. These degenerate fucking people, perverts like Jer and his swinger bull buddy. God only knows what they get up to. Okay.
Here, I'm searching this, and
old Wisconsin chili, the Cleveland steamer.
My God, Ash. There's actually a connotation for it in the swinger world. Listen.
Yeah, chili or chili can have a slang meaning in the swinger lifestyle scene, but it's not universal or standardized everywhere.
I'm sure
Most commonly, it's used as a heat level metaphor, similar to spicy food. Mild, light flirting, soft swapping, or limited play. Medium, more open interaction, possibly same room play, or hot chili, full swap, more open sexual interaction.
Oh my God.
So if someone says something like, we're more on the chili side.
Hidden in plain sight this entire time, Jer. Wow. Wow. It was code for him to say chili. They're probably getting off on this. Can you believe it, guys? My whole audience that thinks I'm trad and conservative and based, I'm rubbing it in their face about the chili, guys. That's guaranteed what's going on, allegedly, in our opinion. By the way, we got pigeons are cute for 25 subs.
Let's go. Big support.
Well, Felipe Baxter here is saying chili appeared 500 times in the Epstein files. No, it can't be.
Whoa. And by the way,
it can't be. It's in the quartering files 500 times. I'm sure.
Wife drove all the way to their house to drop off chili.
Uh-huh.
What do you mean? What does that mean? Come on. And by the way, raw sauce, bro, again for the 25 fucking drops and everyone supporting. Let's fucking go. Damn, big support.
I didn't have it because I already had plans of cooking a steak, so I'm going to have it tonight for dinner. Like, I'm going to have it with my steak.
So he didn't actually eat the chili. So the chili isn't really food, is it? You know?
He's going to have the chili with his steak.
What does that mean,
Wait.
What's going on here, big guy?
Okay.
Yeah, shout out Jess, wonderful woman.
Jess.
And
he calls her by her real
Adam,
name.
who voted today.
And Adam. He just like
so again, there's another connection within this clip where he refers to him as Jelly and Adam at the same time. Okay. Just saying. Like, I don't really think that there's any reasonable doubt in this. But again, I'm not a lawyer, you know. I'm just a layman trying to present what I'm seeing.
We're a comedy show. We're having fun, and we're just going, whoa, buddy. That's all we do.
We got a Nisa Jamas strap on for 10 subs. By the sounds of it, Jerry would enjoy that.
Yep.
Honey, look at Jerry's face here, buddy. Look at him. Holy.
Oh my God, buddy.
He looks like he's rattled.
What is he like?
Tell Jess to clean good tomorrow. I will.
Tell Jess to clean good tomorrow. I will. So the bull says to Jer, tell Jess to clean good tomorrow. Now, I don't think, because Jer will constantly talk about in the following clips how Jess is cleaning his house. What I actually think is going on is that the bull is fucking Jer's wife, right? We know Jer's into cream pies based on his search history. I think that Jess is cleaning the cream pie out of Jer's wife is what I think is actually going on. And it's all like some sick code. Like, yeah, tell her to clean up good tomorrow. Like, why would you say that? Why would you say that?
Listen to this.
Cleaning absolutely has a specific meaning in the swinger lifestyle scene. And it's more standardized than something like chili. Clean. When someone says they are clean, they usually mean they've been tested for STIs, STDs. Their results were negative. Often implies they are safe to play with, in their view. But And this is important. It's not a guarantee of safety. It's more of a self-reported status, not a verified medical certification. People might say, we're clean and tested.
There's certainly one meaning.
Okay.
That's certainly one
and there's
meaning.
more about cleaning
Listen,
before sex.
It could, I mean, it
showering
could very
before
well
the meetup.
It could really be that she is going over to clean Jeremy's house, but like, why is Adam, a known bull and member of the swinging community, why is his wife in particular going over to Jeremy's house to clean it? Like, Jer can't afford like an actual maid? Like, it doesn't make sense. There's something weird. There's something fishy going on here, no?
Yes, in my opinion, allegedly.
Then you turned around.
Okay.
Okay.
There's more. Like, this is constant. Like, he just kept bringing this up over and over and over again on streams. And these are just the ones that were found. We don't know how many other times this may have happened.
Offer access to VPN when signing up for their premium service to make it easy. I agree. Grape Jelly, hey, what's up, Adam? Tell Jess her daughter fucked up the cookies today as well.
Okay.
Fucked up the cookies.
The cookies.
Huh.
Wait. What does cookies mean?
Mm-hmm.
Hang on.
I'll be going down there soon. Shout out to
You're going down there to get cookies?
Right.
What about cookies?
The cookies.
Grape Jelly's wife. She is here helping keep our house clean.
Grape
and,
Jelly's wife is there, helping to keep the house clean. What is like? Come on, come on, come on, Jeremy. Come on, buddy. Come on.
She's like a living.
Then we got Rice Patty Master for 10 subs.
Let's go. Big support.
He said her daughter, did he?
Wait, what?
No.
Tolerating my German Shepherds, helping keep our house clean, premium service to make it easy. I agree. Grape Jelly, hey, what's up, Adam? Tell Jess her daughter fucked up the cookies today as
Jess, her daughter fucked up the cookies? What is going on? Okay. What is going on?
What is going on? Any weird accusations?
I think we don't have. I don't think we have to gild the lily on this one or reach on this one.
This is. Weird.
I think it's all right here, plain as day. I think for anyone with a reasonable mind to see what's going on here, right? Like, Jer may try and implement legal tactics to silence this, or God knows what.
Well,
we all know, Jer. I'm not saying 100%, Jeremy, that your wife's getting fucking plowed by the Sky Bull, by the Jew Bull here, buddy. It just looks like it. Just looks a lot like it.
I'll be going down there soon. Shout out to Grape Jelly's wife. She is here helping keep our house clean.
Yeah, by the way,
and
Jer, don't you have 5 cleaning robots? Like, he has all of these. And then we're going to get into in another clip here. I think it might be the next clip where he talks about, I think he talked about the vacuum cleaner or something like this. It's like, you have a bunch of robot vacuum cleaners, buddy. Why does this woman need to vacuum for you? It doesn't make sense.
Talk about. What's going on, Adam? Is your wife coming over tomorrow?
Okay.
Huh.
Oh, hang on. No. Huh. What do you mean? Is your wife coming over to?
Wow.
Bro.
And it's not just like one instance, right? Because if it's like one instance, you'd be like, oh, come on. You guys are reaching here. This is gilding the lily.
Is he plowing Adam's wife too? Is he also?
It could be that they're swinging, because that was his cope as to why it wasn't an L for Ricada, was because Ricada was swinging. So you're not, in Jer's mind, you're not a cuck if someone's fucking your wife, as long as you're also fucking their wife. So that's, I think, how Jer rationalizes it to himself. But I just find it hard to believe he's even getting a fucking crumb. So I come up with alternative explanations as to how the wife could be involved in further degrading Jer in this weird cuck fantasy, you know?
I haven't heard from her. You
haven't heard from her? This is suspicious as hell.
She should be coming over tomorrow.
Whoa!
Wait.
What was that?
Would you be that worried
Well,
if your
listen,
cleaner missed a
No,
day?
but look at how fired up he was at like her coming. Like, watch
Over
that
tomorrow?
reaction.
I haven't heard from her.
Watch.
Feel like she should be coming over tomorrow.
This.
That's like code that like there's going to be some sort of a hookup or something going on, right?
I
come
think he's
on.
plowing Adam's wife. What the fuck is this? All in the open? You're conservative Catholic Christian commentator. You know what the fuck?
Is the Huck zone? Yeah, Huck's not down here. He's up playing. Huck likes Jess.
Is Jess always there daily?
She's apparently always there.
Is the wife having lesbian fucking sex with Jess?
He's over there all the fucking time. Adam's over there all the time too. Like it's constant.
Is he fucking Adam and the wives are hooking up? Like it's gay, les.
It could be. It could be.
Allegedly, in our opinion.
Our friend who's here. So he likes all women better than me.
What did he mean by that?
Whoa, grape jelly. I manifested it. There's $100.
So then grape jelly sends Jer $100.
Okay.
And then Jer immediately is like, "You're coming over tomorrow. Let's watch."
Okay.
Thank you, Adam. You Jews are all right.
Jew.
So there he is. It's a Jew. So it's a Jewish bull, apparently.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, let's go. Come on over right now. If you don't want to, we'll see you Monday.
Come on over right now. Hold on. She goes, "Come on over to my house right now." That's how familiar they are. And they're so familiar that if he doesn't come over to Jer's house right now, after sending Jer $100, it's very weird, then it'll be okay because he's definitely coming over on Monday. Huh.
This is paying for his wife to get fucked?
I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
Did Adam
here.
pay him the 100? He's like, "Here's your 100, wink, wink."
I think like this is like some sort of weird dynamic at play. We're not 100% sure what the dynamic is with these like sexual degenerates, but there's something weird going on here. There's something cocked going on.
We'll see you Monday.
It's okay if you don't use Rumble, but you should. Download the app.
Okay, and then a quick Rumble promo there. Fair enough. Here we go. Looks very stressed here.
There should be alternate.
Whoa, that one's a little loud.
Okay. It's been a while. The dogs are going to bark soon because I have one of my many ladies stopping over here.
One of his many ladies? What does he mean by this? Are there many different couples involved in this polycule and this cuckoldry? Because I imagine that Adam probably has a lot of connections based on his behavior on that Reddit, on all of those subreddits. I imagine he has a lot of friends who are into this that he may also be bringing over to the quartering compound, and they may all be engaging in this sordid stuff together.
Ash,
I don't know.
Do you think that he's also building the apartment for
I think
the
so.
Midwest,
the whole
Wisconsin
compound,
wives
yeah,
to stay over?
I would not be surprised if that's why he's planning on building this compound, is so that Adam can parade in his merry band of swingers for the greasy, middle-aged polycule.
Because you're like, well, obviously Hannah's not going to move there, and neither is Mel. But then you go, is he building this?
But the real question I have is, how can Hannah and Mel stand by this? I guess the color green, blinds them to all that's going on here. I don't think they know what's
happening. That's my opinion.
But they're going to stand by this in the coming days. They're going to sweep for it to the very bitter end until the last paycheck clears, And he obviously has them under non-disparagement agreements where they'll never be able to say anything. But this, Melanie Mack's reputation as this clean Christian conservative girl, isn't that down the fucking toilet when this is your boss? What's going on here, girls?
Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah, okay, shoot. Thursday or
hang on.
Oh, okay. I got you. Yeah, okay, shoot.
I had a frame of text there.
Thursday we'll shoot Thursday or Friday. I think Thursday. I think Thursday is the day he wanted to shoot. I said we could go shoot at I won't say it out loud, but
shoot. Come, you mean?
Are you shooting at a range, or are you shooting something
shooting
spicy? You shooting something a little bit different.
Place in between us. I don't know if you've been there before, but if you just come now where you moved, it's close for us. It's closer than Whiskey's to us, and it's much closer.
So Whiskey's is speculated to be the bar where Jeremy goes, his dive bar, depression watering hole. There is a bar named Whiskey's that's near him, so that's what he's using as a frame of reference for Adam. I guess they go there and drink together fairly often. Okay.
For him. Okay.
So
this is like that.
The evidence is just mounting. Like the evidence for me is just stacking up. Like,
was it Twilight Zone where he's looking through the window in the apartment and he's seeing all these clues of a murder? This is what it feels like. All right, here we go.
So here is Return of the Mac and Cheese effort posting. Here's kind of his conclusion to this effort post. He goes, so I don't know, man, you tell me. It's only speculative that something is going on there between Jer and Adam and their wives, but the interactions seem odd to me. Like there's a subtext between the lines at times that the audience is not meant to pick up on. Here's another thing, though. On top of Jer acting like a cuck, interacting with cuck porn, expressing cucked fantasies, and having strange interactions with his swinger Wisconsin bull BFF and his wife, there's been long-running speculation in this thread that Jer and his wife have an open marriage. All of this completely independent from anything discussed so far. See, Jer constantly talks about how his family and IRL friends interact with his content. Even if they didn't, you would expect something posted on the public account of a guy with millions of subs and Twitter followers might get back around to his IRL circles, especially for a guy as contentious as Jeremy, who has been owned by someone snitching to his wife about his online activities. Before, you can't expect to post or say things publicly on a channel and not have it get back to your wife. So let's look at the kind of stuff Quartering was totally comfortable saying in public in the past. He didn't delete any of this stuff until months or years later, or sometimes never. Back in the day, Quartering went to a conference in Milwaukee, and despite living only 15 minutes away, he stayed in a hotel room in downtown Milwaukee for reasons, and his wife was cool with this. While there, he got Lauren Chen into his hotel room under the pretense of giving her a place to practice her debate prep. Then he was ejected from and locked out of the hotel room once she arrived. This is also probably where he got drunk with Blair White, aka a trans woman. Yikes.
Wait, so he brought in Lauren Chen into the hotel and then they threw him out of the hotel room?
Yes, and he got locked out of his own hotel room by Lauren Chen, who then used it for debate prep, and then Jer sauntered. Oh, he got room cucked, buddy. Okay, let's get into it. Next slide. So here we have Jer telling the story here to Bering and Dankula about Lauren Chen in the hotel room.
Show. All right, here we go.
Lauren Chen on YouTube. If somebody could link it in the chat.
Look at everyone in his chat. Z. Like they're all like,
even then,
Jesus, get on with it.
Her content is, I would say, like a 6 out of 10. Very average.
Oh, he's pissed off.
Yes, he's seething. She wouldn't put out.
Dude, he's like, oh, you know her content.
Average.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh, she's there.
Good stuff though. She's been in my hotel room just.
Oh my God.
So you guys
trying
know.
to flex as a married man that a woman was in his hotel room, you know.
Buddy.
Okay.
I just want to put that out there just for the rumors.
Not just in his hotel room. I locked him out of his hotel room.
I know.
Imagine admitting to that.
Also, back in the Amfest, right?
Yeah.
His wife allowing him to stay with two women on bars and hotels.
Yes.
No wife
And
would
he
like.
was gonna
What the
and
fuck?
he's gonna take Melanie Mack out solo to the bar to drink and
No.
watch sports.
Obviously,
Come
his wife
on.
is aware of the open. I guess allegedly, in our
Yes.
opinion, of the openness,
Yeah,
right?
I mean, if we're going along with this theory, it makes a lot of sense. It
Yeah.
does.
Yeah. I don't know what's still to this day. I haven't done an inventory on my undergarments. I may be missing one. I'm not entirely sure.
Okay.
They're
Yeah.
claiming that Lauren Chen
Yeah.
stole his underwear. Like, come on, buddy. Like, what a cope. What a cope, buddy. But that's like, it's a real insinuation. Like, Jer's trying to push that something sexual happened between him and Lauren Chen while he's married. And he has
Isn't she?
no
and
regard
she was, like,
whatsoever
engaged.
for the optics of this. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she was engaged at the time. I don't know 100%. I don't know all of her lore. But
Yeah,
that-
sorry.
come on,
I
you
know
have to
she's
take
a
it
great
all.
comedian.
You have to take all of this evidence into consideration when you're deciding, is this narrative true or not? I think.
Sorry, I like Snoop. It's a thing.
So yeah, check.
Okay.
So we have a little bit more here. So here he is tweeting about the situation with Lauren Chen. Unable to ignore my raw animal magnetism, she approached me for a favor to use my room. Like the implication that she wanted to have sex with him. I, of course, gave her the key and began furiously washing my balls in the bathroom sink. So here he is, like
Okay,
talking about
what
a fantasy of cheating on his
I
wife.
bet you he
with
did wash
Lauren
his balls in the
Chen.
sink. He did. He did.
I guarantee
allegedly,
you
in my
he did.
opinion.
I think that this really did happen. So when I left the bathroom, I was told she just needed a practice space and that she forgot my
Wait.
key.
Wait, is this just an admission?
I think it is a straight up admission. Yeah. And then Lauren Chen here talks about, I'm so happy to announce that I'll be speaking in Milwaukee again on immigration this July. Purchase your tickets down at the link below. And Jeremy just has to bring this up again, like a year later. Please do not lock my room key in my room again. Smiley face, like cringe flirting.
And then after
Lawrence-
she denies him,
Yeah.
she gets arrested suddenly. Was there a snitch?
God.
I'm just kidding.
Okay. And then here he is saying, I'm convinced Lauren Chen is against porn because she doesn't want our tape released.
Is there a tape?
Is there a tape of Jer washing his balls in the sink? Because that's probably all that there would be. You know?
Imagine a tape of Jared washing his balls.
Okay. And then this is not the only person that he does this weird simping like
Southern,
routine
Lauren
to.
Southern.
Yeah. So then he says, I thought Lauren Southern had finally dropped our sex tape as revenge. I've been trying to get people to believe me for years. Disappointed. Okay. Married man, by the way. He's so thirsty. He's so desperate. Now, here's Jer admitting that he would participate in swinger behavior. Let's have a look.
What do you mean?
Yes, can't confirm Miss Quartering is hot as fuck. Oh, Jeremy Guest has seen my wife. He's been to my home.
Like,
Devil's Triangle?
No, Jeremy Guest is. I don't know what the Devil's Triangle. What is that?
It's basically you having a threesome with another man and your wife. Yeah.
Oh, no other man. No. I'll fucking.
That's too late.
Listen,
you just
yeah.
said yeah, and it sounds
I'll
fun.
fuck
That
another
makes you gay.
Yeah, I'll fuck another guy's wife.
okay,
There
he's
he's
a
saying-
swinger. He's like literally
he's a
like
swinger.
legally.
He's a swinger. Like he's admitting that he would have no problem with engaging in swinger behavior of having sex with another guy's wife.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know what else to
That
say.
means you
He's
gotta-
defending Rekida's activity. He's admitting that he would participate in similar activity. He's friends with a guy who
Wait, he
engages in
wouldn't
this
let
activity.
a man fuck
who
his
comes over
wife.
to his house.
But would a woman be allowed to fuck his wife? Probably.
That's the way that people like this think. You know, they come up
Yeah.
with all sorts of copes to justify it in
well,
their
it's
own
not,
mind.
It's not. I'm not being cucked because it's a woman doing it. It's hot. It's like lesbian.
Is
It's
it the femble? The
like
femble, buddy?
It's the cow.
Look at this
It's
simping
the
for Sydney
cow.
Watson. As Return of the Mac and Cheese points out in his effort post, there's so much of Jer's simping and creepy, perverted behavior with Sydney Watson that it would probably need its own entire stream to cover. But just to go over like some of the, basic points on this. Jer like knew that Sydney Watson had a WikiFeet profile and brought it up to her face and talked to her about it. He wasted $250,000 on Sydney Watson at the Publica and investing in her tea business and providing support for it and all this stuff. Like, he was the most cringy simp. At one point, she dog walked this guy and got him to agree with all sorts of feminist talking points because he was such a desperate, thirsty simp that he would say and do anything, including betraying his most deeply held principles. We've covered it all on this show. You can go back through our playlist on this channel and watch a lot of his behavior with Sydney Watson. But there's all of these women in the right-wing space. Jer sexually harasses, is creepy to, simps for, wastes a bunch of money on. He's a freak. He really is. He's a freak and he's a creep. Okay. All right. Moving along.
Okay. You can say, hey, here.
Okay. So Jeremy here in this tweet says, I'm sorry, but I have never sent my wife to go bang other dudes. So very Ricada-esque phrasing here. Jeremy has never sent his wife to bang other dudes. Sent. Yeah. By the way, his coffee is not dropship garbage because it's white label. You know what I'm saying? Then, of course, Mrs. Quartering was reportedly not mad when she heard about Jer trying to corner Mel into a date at AmFest. We could go on like this all day, but it's already too long. There are many more examples of Quartering making public comments similar to these, or openly saying he would have sex with various women who are not his wife. So we're sold this image of Quartering's wife as this delicate trad wife who's just blissfully unaware of what happens 30 feet away from her on a daily basis. In reality, Jer and Heather did meet when they were teens, and Jeremy was in a band. They were both proud atheists until around last year when they supposedly found God at the most convenient timing, according to Jer. They were also liberals up until Trump came around in 2016, and Heather has watched Jer lead a degenerate lifestyle of drugs, porn, alcohol, gambling, etc., and never flinched for over 2 decades at this point.
That's
okay.
Oh my God.
Okay. So obviously nothing here is stone cold proof, but perhaps there is something to the long-term speculation in this thread. Let's just focus on the objective facts. Number 1, Jer is a pervert and a creep. Number 2, Jeremy's best friend is a bull and a swinger. Number 3, Adam, aka the bull, appears to be wealthy and own a $1.25 million 6-bedroom, 5-bath home, according to public records. Yet, his wife goes to Quartering's house alone to clean regularly. So
that's crazy.
Yeah, it's not like Buddy and his wife are hurting for cash and she's doing it, because Jer's wasting money on her. No, they don't need money, at least from what we can see. Number 4, Jeremy makes comments about Adam's wife's fat tits and how bad he wants her in his hot tub while drunk on stream. Number 5, Jeremy has cuckold and cuckold adjacent fetishes, which he has publicly exposed. Number 6, Jeremy openly talks about having sex with women who are not his wife or simps for women and spends massive amounts of money on them with seemingly no fear of being exposed, despite having many enemies online and admitting his family and friends follow his online presence. And 7, until recently, Jer and his wife were admitted atheists, and Jer's very obvious hedonistic lifestyle of constant drug and alcohol addictions was tolerated. So you tell me, what's going on here? Polyamory, cuckoldry, swinging, nothing at all? Certainly very suspect, at least, and raises a lot of questions that have already come up hundreds of times over the course of this thread about the true nature of Quartering's life behind the scenes, especially regarding his situation with his wife. What's even worse is Quartering has pulled the Wisconsin bull into his Christian grift and takes credit for the ethnic Jew converting and joining Jeremy at church and becoming a practicing Christian, while being fully aware of Adam's continued ungodly and hedonistic lifestyle. That comment Adam left on Reddit about making some cuck face fuck his wife on his dick was from after this supposed conversion. So here we have the clip next of Jer telling us about how he converted the Jewish bull to Christ and saved his soul, and they're going to church together and all this.
All right.
Yeah. Nathan says, speaking of church, I've converted from Judaism and I'm getting baptized on Sunday. If I get some good vibes, I'd appreciate it. Hell yeah, dude.
Oh, that's amazing. Yeah, congratulations.
Yeah, good vibes. A friend of mine is, I don't know what you call him, an ethnic Jew. And he has started coming to our church. And,
I love that.
Yeah, like I don't care that he's converting. I just noticed that.
What?
You know,
What?
Why wouldn't you care
Wait.
about spreading the good news and saving your buddy's soul?
What is
It's such
happening?
a shameless, transparent grift, isn't it?
he's recently come back to the church.
Right.
And he
So that would
has
make
not
him
been practicing.
A Messianic Jew in that case.
Yeah. But shout out to my boy Adam. He's been going back to church ever since the Charlie Kirk stuff too.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, yeah, go to church, people. It's good. Like find the right one, you know.
Yeah. Find a good one. One without no gay pastors, no transgender pastors. Yeah.
Somebody in chat.
Okay. All right, let's watch his Gino. As the capstone to all of this, let's watch his Gina Carano cuckold fantasy.
Yes. Let me grab it.
And then we'll go back to the stuff about Jack Posobiec and Jack Murphy that led to this happening. And then we'll watch some of Jer's shows from the week that culminated in Luke being fired today live on the show.
Okay. By the way, Return of Mac and Cheese. I swear you could hear him. It's like a movie. You know, my cousin Vinny or whatever, like on the stand, like, and I tell you, Jerry, if he's not a cuck, then call me a liar. You know, you're like, whoa.
You know, it really is. And by the way, if you want to see the entire effort post, where there was a few pieces of evidence that I didn't include just for the sake of time and to make it flow smoother. But if you go to page 909 of the Quarterings Kiwi Farms thread, you can read the entire thing and make a decision for yourself. And that's where we're sourcing this from, just so Hambly knows.
Yeah, just so thank you to Trollkin Gaming for this link. Appreciate you, bro. This is wild.
How much does Gina love me out of 10? Either a 9 or an 11. Which one is it?
So creepy.
Just saying, like, I feel like Gina and I could do like a romantic 3.5 millimeter. Yes, you're correct. 3.5 millimeter. Gina and I could do an excellent on-screen romance where, like, I'm the best friend. I'm like her best friend, but I pine after her. And then she just keeps banging all these other dudes. And then I'm like all sad.
This is his fantasy. Like, it's not where, like, he's the Chad that immediately seduces her and fucks her, or has a threesome with Gina and her friend. It's where Jer is, like, the beta in the friend zone, and she's banging all these other guys right in front of Jared. This is his fantasy. This is how he draws it up as a romance movie in his own head, in his own mind. Okay.
And then she like realizes that I was me all along, and that she comes to, you know, and then she comes to realize it. And then we live happily ever after. Like, I think we could do that. I mean,
how does your wife not kill you after you say this online? You know what I mean?
How does it really doesn't make sense.
What the fuck are you talking about?
That's what I think. It doesn't mean, like, I think it's there. She could just keep hooking up with fit dudes, MMA dudes.
Okay.
Fit dudes, MMA dudes. Like,
Big
why is
cock,
like the status? Why are the men like? Why are you thinking about the condition of the men that are fucking her? Like, they're so jacked and their penises are so big. They do MMA.
Cocks.
They're tough and they beat me up. You know, they're the alpha. Like, what's wrong with this guy? He's fucking sick. He's obviously a cock. Let's be real. He's obviously a cock.
Yeah.
Even if his wife isn't getting fucked by Jelly, he's still a cock. Like, just based on the preponderance of the evidence that we presented here today.
This may be the most suspicious thing I have ever seen. Like, this is like a sir? What?
And then, like, they don't make her laugh, you know? They don't get her. And then there's me. I'm just like,
You wouldn't make anyone laugh.
oh, hey, Gina.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
you
the
look
least
tired. Did you bang
believable
another
part
dude?
of.
Yeah, you're gonna make
Did
her
you bang another dude tonight? Like that's a part of his fantasy.
Is your pussy full of cum? Can I suck it? I shouldn't finish that
That's what it is.
sentence before I get clipped.
It's already happened. It's too late.
Oh, no. Jesus Christ. Jesus. Oh no. Holy shit. Psycho's there with a recorder.
Right. Oh, sweet. And then like my heart's breaking, you know? And then like eventually at the end of the movie, like, you know, I'm just saying from a film perspective. I'm not saying in real life. I'm just saying from a film perspective.
Yeah.
He wants to felt.
That's all
so
I'm saying.
bad.
We're both tied down. I'm just saying believable on camera.
He would suck the cum out of the last guy who fucked her pussy, wouldn't he?
Oh yeah, he absolutely would.
Yeah.
And I bet you he has.
Oh
Okay.
my gosh.
All right. So that concludes the. Oh, actually, no. We have more. Let's go
sorry.
into
The second-
this. So this is what started it all. This is why Return of the Mac and Cheese dropped this atomic felt bomb upon Jer. So Jer decided to run his mouth and go, the reason I do not attend IRL conservative events very often is because of what I saw from Jack Posobiec and his brother at one of the few IRL events I ever attended. It shattered the entire online persona I had come to respect. How ironic, Jer, because I imagine for a lot of viewers of yours that stumble upon this clip, it will shatter their entire view of your online persona. He says, him, his brother, and a sex cult woman? And you didn't say anything until just now? Let's continue. He goes off more.
By the way, even if you're exposing him, right? And we're just like misreading it, you're still friends with an active bull. So why would you fucking care what Jack does?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like,
Exactly.
what the fuck?
So he says, I watched Jack parade around a woman from a sex cult at the only live event I was ever at. Maybe I'll tell that story behind a paywall, of course.
What?
So Jer just full on grifter mode, won't expose like a sex pest and deviant unless he can get paid for it. What a moral, righteous man that he is.
I took down Jack Murphy, that was far more difficult. Are you kidding me? He's threatening Jack Posobiec or whatever you say his fucking name.
Yeah.
That always
Who
works
I don't
out.
know anything about, and I just assume he's a piece of shit. But like Jack Murphy, you didn't take down Jack Murphy. Jack Murphy took himself down by lighting himself on fucking fire by getting like fucked in the ass on camera and being like a full-blown cuck. But because Jeremy decided to virtue signal about Jack Murphy and Jack Posobiec and how righteous he is, Return of the Mac and Cheese took that fucking personally and nuked Jer from orbit. Oh, but by the way, Jer, this event with Posobiec, it allegedly happened years ago, right? But back in December, back during Amfest, you're actually begging Jack for an interview. Funny how that is. Let's play the clip.
So Jer is now revenging Jack.
Yes.
You didn't show up at my...
Yes.
Oh.
So Jer had no moral problem with whatever he saw from Jack. He wanted to still associate with him as of December. Okay, wanted an interview with him, but then when he was turned down for the interview, then months later he's coming out to expose him. Yeah. Okay, let's play it
right now. Click through to our actual account and click follow, because the reason it's really important you follow and you download the app this coming up week, because we are like packed to the gills with guests. We're gonna have more and more guests. Like I think I sent Hannah Claire like a half dozen last night.
A half dozen, yeah.
I know Myron wants to come on. Jack Posobiec. We're gonna.
There it is. There it is.
But it was.
But wait, wasn't he like with some woman from a sex cult doing the most degenerate and depraved behavior where you didn't even want to attend conservative conferences anymore, Jer? Oh. I guess you have no principles and you're just a grifting cock. Oh.
We're gonna have James O'Keefe come on and sing a Christmas carol. Like, and we're gonna kind of be like having to either stay live or like
James
go
O'Keefe
live.
Never came on.
No, James
he never
O'Keefe
sang a Christmas Carol. Like that was he just invented that out of thin air and promised that to people, and that's why the AmFest scam is so egregious, because he begged his fans for money for it. $10,000 was crowdfunded. He scammed them on the cards that he promised. The Christmas cards never came. He said they would be signed by every member of the crew. They were not signed by any member of the crew other than himself. They turned into Valentine's Day cards, okay? And the guy didn't even deliver the content that he promised when he was there. The entire event was a complete disaster, and he totally scammed his fans. It's brutal.
Okay.
Is that true? Quartering Skybull is saying he asked for 14K and he got over 20 grand.
Wait, what?
Over 20 grand?
Did he?
Really? Are those the actual numbers? Because I thought that it was 10 grand. Quartering Skybull might actually be correct. It doesn't matter anyway, whether it's 10 grand or 20 grand. If you're a multi-millionaire, you shouldn't be begging for this.
Ash, do you remember someone threw him money? And it was a Jewish person?
Yeah, he said that 2 Jewish Canadians gave him all the money to go or
Adam
whatever.
Sellers is Jewish and a millionaire.
Oh, is it Adam that bankrolled the whole AmFest trip?
What?
Listen, I'm just saying, I think that something is going to come out eventually that's going to just totally nuke Jer, and he's just not going to be able to recover from it. And I think it's going to happen this year. I think that the decline is accelerating at a rapid rate now. So here we are. We're having a look. Now, this is a pretty pedestrian edition of Jer that we're watching here. But we're watching this one because it sets up another nuclear level felt on Jer later on in the week. And also he talks about sticks here a little bit. So this was last Wednesday's edition of the Quarter Cast. Let's have a look.
Let's get some subs. By the way, hang on, let's read these super chats real fast before they start piling up too much. We got Punk Monkey for a rage quit. Knowing now how depraved this creep is, I feel mostly bad for Han Leclerc. This degenerate has completely destroyed her credibility. Toff Bottom for a rage quit. Heather may be swinging, but not Jeremy. Jeremy in the flesh, drunk, slurring, sweat, BO, awkward comments, issues, and resentment for women? No way.
I know, it's hard to believe that it would be the case, right?
No, right?
We got FCE for 5 subs, Trollkin Gaming for 5 subs. Go ahead.
And we have Pedro Zimenez for Pack It Up. Could the Wisconsin Bull be the secretive YouTube channel owner?
Did Jeremy have to sell out his channel and his coffee company? Is he the miracle investor in coffee brand coffee? I feel like Jeremy should disclose to his audience if this bull actually does have a stake in any of his businesses. I feel like people need to know. It could be. It could be.
We have 1712 a Mariner for a Pack It Up. I just found out that my Amazon job is done as of April, but I have now an interview for a paid apprenticeship already set up Monday. Enjoying the felt of Jer. Yo, man, good luck on that, man, and keep working at it, buddy. Yep. Thank you so much, the Stocks, for Pack It Up. Now we know why Jer tried so hard to get a woman. He wanted another couple to swing with on the compound. Yes. Yep. Cuck Island for a rage quit. It's a lifestyle, not a fetish.
Well, just think about it. Who sends their wife on a separate vacation to a place called Monkey Island?
Oh my God.
Do you know? What's going on?
How did we even forget to mention Monkey Island? We got Sneedberg, Stein Goldman for a Pack It Up. Ham Planet is watching from the CUCK trampoline.
There is no way Jer gets on that trampoline. If Jer gets on that trampoline and hits some flips for us, we'll stop A-Log him.
Yeah.
Jer, I want you on that trampoline doing jumping jacks, buddy. There's no way it holds him. There's no way.
That's a very funny chat. Someone said the secret of Monkey Island. Very funny. We got JRGTO4 for Rage Quit. Remember when EDP was bragging about his girlfriend on the phone with the decoy on the video? Jer was Definitely rubbing it in his audience.
I believe that. And we got Stolen Name 8 has subscribed as well.
Wow. 10%. Thank you. What else do we got? Kino Tech USA for a pack it up. Why are Midwestern grift streamers such sex pests? I don't know.
I actually don't know what's going on. That's what it is. They just get bored living in the frozen tundra of the Midwest. So they just decide to pass around their wives and get cocked.
Dude, that's crazy. I think we're caught up there. Yep. Okay.
All right. Let's get into these Jer shows.
Let's go. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Very funny show tonight.
Good day, everybody. Happy day after St. Patrick's Day.
Happy Hangover Day.
He's just so low energy and just so checked out during these shows.
The way he's like, what?
Hope you're all doing well. How are you guys doing today?
I'm pretty good. Did you guys do anything to celebrate?
Why is he like this? He's like looking around, like just completely zoned out of the show. Like he just has something better to do than his actual job. Like, why aren't you actually engaged and fired up to present? Like, what's wrong with you? Like, wake up. Holy man.
It's like, yeah, dude, let's get some energy going, bud.
St. Patrick's Day.
I went to bed early because I had a doctor's appointment at 6 a.m. So
how many doctor's appointments does this guy have?
Doctor's
constant. At 6 a.m.?
Is that another? At 6 a.m.?
Are doctors working at 6 a.m.? Like, I feel like they start at 9 a.m. No, like maybe 8 a.m. There's no way a doctor's office is opening at 6 a.m.
We gotta chat GPT this. Is this another
It
saying?
could be.
What about seeing a doctor? Let me just say.
By the way, we got Junior Bacon Sneedburger for 10 subs.
Listen to this. Thank you, Junior Bacon Sneedburger. Listen to this, Ash. This is insane.
Yeah, seeing a doctor, or phrases like just saw the doctor, can definitely come up in the swinger lifestyle context, and it usually ties into sexual health and safety, not anything mysterious. What it typically means. Most commonly, it's shorthand for getting STI, STD tested.
Yeah.
Okay, so all
didn't even do like the, man, I'll have just one green beer. Nah, just
so healthy, girl. Look at you.
Yeah, just had some.
We're like Jer is drinking the green drinks or whatever. Like it's just. I don't believe
Jer
you,
not drinking on fucking St. Patrick's Day. That's a lie.
I don't believe in this guy drinks every other day of his life, but apparently not on St. Patrick's Day.
Drinking day.
The shit-eating grin that he's doing is proof enough to me that he's a lying sack of shit.
This is like Black Mirror.
How dare you even entertain the thought, Jeremy?
Well, as if beer wasn't.
It's organic green beer. Come on, Luke.
Beverages that calcify your pineal gland and give you estrogen.
Jer getting felted by Luke. Luke's telling him he's an estrogen-filled bitch with a calcified pineal gland or whatever there, buddy.
Estrocast is rough because Melanie is the consumer of toxic radioactive shrimp. So really think Healthcast might be when Luke is on.
Yeah, that's true.
Did she really eat radioactive shrimp?
She ate the Walmart. She eats Walmart shrimp, but not from the.
And there was a recall.
Yeah, I was like,
that explains it. I was like, please, Melanie,
I pay you enough money. Like, you can buy regular shrimp. Like,
what a fucking brag. I pay you enough. Maybe she wants to save more money, you fucking retard.
Well, she knows that the grift is drying up and it's soon going to be all over. So she's saving money while it's still coming in, which is a very wise decision by Miss Melanie Mack.
I pay you enough by the expense. Do you?
My balls are mostly microplastic at this point anyway. So
his balls are 100. Look at Hannah Claire. Look at zoom in on Hannah Claire's face, bro.
My balls are microplastic.
He's
Why would you say
balls
that?
are microplastic.
Why would you say microplastic nuts?
At the end of the day, what's going to happen is America's going to control the Strait of Hormuz.
Is his room just like the lights turned off?
Yeah.
You know what? Look
He's
at
like
it.
he's in total darkness. He's like in the shadows now.
What the fuck?
Mark my words. Like, that's what's going to
At
happen.
what cost? How many American lives will that cost?
I don't know. How many American lives
Yeah.
did it cost to build the fucking Suez Canal? Was that worth it?
Whoa.
Sure.
Whoa.
Americans didn't build the Suez Canal. It's not the Suez Canal either, you fucking idiot. What you're talking about is the Panama Canal. And unfortunately, because both Hannah Claire and Luke are completely reliant on Jeremy to survive, like their income is tied to him, they're too scared to call out Jer on this, okay? So they don't say anything. Right. But Jer is basically saying, like, he doesn't care how many Americans have to die so that we can defeat Iran, because he's not going to die in the war. He doesn't care. OK, you can't put a price on Israel's prosperity.
But also, can I just say one thing? The way that Jer's talking to Luke here is very rude for no reason.
Yes,
when he's trying to make a point and you're like being mean, like hear that.
How many American lives? Yeah. Like, that's what's going to happen.
At what cost? How many American lives will that cost?
I don't know. How many American lives did it cost to build the fucking Suez Canal? Was that worth it? I think it was a Suez
Whoa.
Like, that was like unnecessary.
Canal, right?
And both of them know that he's wrong and that it's the Panama Canal, but neither of them can say anything because they know he'll just explode. Yeah. Yeah.
For 120,000 people? No, that can't be real.
Approximately 350 Americans died during the U.S. construction of the Panama Canal between 1904 and
Luke just reads it out rather than actually correcting him, because they have to walk on eggshells around this man-child spur. Like, that, nobody is allowed to actually be like, no, Jerry, you're being a fucking retard and you're talking out of your ass. You don't know what you're talking about, right? So it's 350 Americans died. Like, Jer thought it was thousands and thousands and thousands, which is, he believes, are acceptable casualties for the U.S. military to take in Iran, which is quite the take to have, to be honest.
Why is he doing this?
14.
So there you go. 300 died.
Total worker deaths were 5,600, with the vast majority being West Indian laborers.
Yeah.
I don't know what the cost is going to be. I hope 0 lives. But at the end of this, we're gonna take back the Suez Canal, and we're gonna own the Strait of Hormuz. That's
oh my god! Oh my god!
Why doesn't Jared like not talk about this subject matter? He obviously has no idea what's happening.
That's the play here.
Achieving that, and it's going to take a lot of lives, a lot of times.
There's
shouting
Jared
out
excited
any
about
place to cover
Cuba.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Fire it up. Let's go.
Without going into too much detail, I just want to send prayers to Tarl Warwick.
Yeah,
Why?
This is the most pressing and important thing right now.
Carl,
This
fucking
now, by the way,
attack.
I think this is divine intervention, because the moment that Jared talks about praying for Tarl, you can already see the stream crashes. The stream breaks up.
That's God being like, no.
Hammer.
No. Look at that. Look, it just broke. It just completely.
God.
It completely froze. It
Look at
completely
that
broke.
nightmare.
Yeah.
That's
the state of Jer's soul bowing to Tarl Warwick and Stolas.
Bro, look at this. You can see Stolas back here. Like,
that's the real form of Jer right there, buddy.
They all turned into like satanic versions of themselves. It's unpaused. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's just the stream's completely broke.
I'll let him kind of have. I'm not gonna talk too much about specifics there, but
they want that as a sticker.
Well,
you guys,
the reason
demonic Jer.
All right, let's see 10 subs for the demonic Jer sticker.
I'll do it.
Jer, the reason why you're not going to go into specifics is because you know that you can't defend the indefensible. So you're better off to keep it vague. But it's like, why are you even doing this in the first place? Just ignore that this is going on. Or if you're going to say anything, be like, this guy's obviously a fucking degenerate alcoholic who's spiraling out of control and is ruining his fucking life. But Jer will tell us that it's like misinformation about him and that lies are being spread. Some of it's true, but Jer won't tell us what's true and what's not true. Jer's gonna just be like, I don't know, you guys got to figure it out for yourselves. Like, if we're lying about Tarl Warwick and besmirching the good name of Tarl Warwick, who factually, legally is on the run, there are warrants out for his arrest in multiple fucking states because he's skipping court and he's charged with multiple fucking crimes, bud. Okay. And he's violated the terms of his probation. And it's like, it's just fucking proven. Like, it's indisputable that he contacted Sam when there is a no contact order in place, Jer. Okay. And he, by the way, he was convicted of domestic violence against Samantha Keister in fucking court in New Orleans. Okay, Jer. Like, this all did happen. All you have to do, by the way, is look at Tarl on stream and you see that his life is a complete train wreck nightmare. He can't even afford to fix his fucking broken teeth. He's lisping. He's drunk out of his mind, pretending he's a pirate, talking about how he doesn't want to grow up, how he's the devil and he's doing pacts with demons and blood rituals and blood magic and all this fucking nonsense. But you have to simp for him. Why? To try and counter signal us? What a silly, retarded thing to do, pal. But you get what you deserve. Your stream broke because you're blessing a demon. You're blessing a demon worshiper.
But it's like, anyway, let's keep going. This is ridiculous.
I'll let him kind of have, I'm not going to, talk too much about specifics there, but, I would hope that, maybe
that sticker is fucking cursed, bro. Oh
it
my
is.
God.
And we got totally not a bot for 10 subs.
Support. That's a scary image. Thank you so much. Appreciate your support, guys.
Internet will give him a fucking break for a day. I know they won't. But
why should we give him a break for a day? How about how he leaves the internet and gets his life together? If he doesn't want to be criticized on the internet, then don't post yourself on the internet. By the way, Tarl criticizes tons of people, including us, on multiple different occasions. But apparently we all have to play kitty gloves, patty cake with Tarl. In reality, what we're doing by not coddling Tarl and telling him how retarded he's being, we're doing much better for Tarl than you by enabling him and wrapping him up in Christianity when he actively rejects and spits on Jesus Christ and says that he's God and that he's the devil. And you're like, well, we just have to come to Jesus to... He doesn't want your help. This is pathetic.
So,
and yeah, Ash, you saying that, it's really funny. Every time we've called out Ralph for being an alcoholic or someone for being alcoholic or fucking up doing coke or ruining their life in some sort of degenerate way, right? Everyone who hates us always goes, no, keep doing it. Like Dick Masterson and shit. And these people end up ruining their lives. If they listen to us, you know what I mean? They would get the best advice possible.
It's not like, by the way, like we're completely pure and squeaky clean 100%. People. Like we know right
I used to
well.
Be a big
like
cokehead for 2 years. I ruined my life.
And it ruins your entire fucking life. Your whole career went to fucking shit. Okay. So when we tell you to stop being a fucking retard, we know what we know where this road goes, bud. Stop it. Get some fucking help.
Shout out Sticks. He was the reason that I supported new tech. He's probably the reason I got the Rumble deal.
What?
And I consider him a friend. And so
do you?
It's tough to hear, tough to see, but there was a lot of stuff going around. So, I'm like, well, I'm just gonna get him on the phone and see what's going on. So
you trust his word for it? You trust the word of a drunk, Satan-worshipping lunatic who's on the run for the law? Oh, yeah, well, the way Tarl told it to me is... No, he's a lying sack of shit. And look at Luke. Like, Luke is skeptical of this.
Well, Luke knows, dude. Luke knows, dude. Luke is not a stupid guy, by the way. When I watched him on, like, Alex Jones with Tim Pool, like, he knows his shit, and he's, like, pretty quick and stuff, and... He's silly as well, like joking around. But he knows, dude.
Friends. Like that's the
look at him. This is a guy who does not want to be involved. He's like, fuck that guy.
The
And
real
I'm
thing, you
not
guys
even
are.
sure if Jer fired him today or if he just resigned. Because as he was being fired, like he was smiling the whole time.
Really?
And Jer seemed really seething. So I don't know if Luke actually just resigned from the show, like he couldn't handle it anymore, or if Jer fired him. The way it's being played out is that he's on break, that he's been laid off, but he may return later on. It's like he's not fucking coming back.
Dude. Yeah.
Real life friends.
Yeah. So yeah, shout out to everything that Styx has done for me in understanding, embracing new tech, alt tech, and
shout out to everything that Styx has done for me. Who the fuck phrase is that? Like, that's the weirdest sentence.
So the whole reason you're defending him is because he did things for you in the past, not because
got you on
think that his
Rumble.
Yeah.
Mistakes in life, and it shouldn't define
yeah, right.
them forever.
Listen,
it's not like
it shouldn't define them forever. Well, if he just went back to doing his normal political commentary and not being a drunken fucking woman beating pirate lunatic, then people would be more willing to forgive and forget. Honestly, the audience is very fucking forgiving. You know, there were times when everyone fucking hated Andy, or there were, people were fucking on my fucking case, being like, fuck PPP. But eventually, if you start making entertaining content that people want, they tend to forgive and fucking forget.
Yes.
But Tarl is still persisting in his bullshit and not admitting that he ever did anything wrong. And so we can't really forgive somebody when they're still persisting in the error. It's ridiculous.
It's like me trying to redeem myself, but I'm still doing coke. It's like, well, you can't redeem yourself on something you're actively still doing. And Tarl is still actively a drunk retard.
Yes.
He showed porn on a stream. He made a couple mistakes and forever. It's not like he showed porn on a stream. He made a couple mistakes.
Jer admitting again that he showed cock porn on stream.
But Jer, it's not like one thing happened and that was it.
I know.
That's
how he tries to paint
there's
it.
a new thing. That's what we're talking about.
And so I do,
it's that serious.
Look at Hannah, her eyes flickered. Did you see her eyes?
Yeah.
Look at her eyes here.
And so I do.
Look, she's like,
it's that serious.
Yeah.
Damn.
So keep him in your prayers if you can.
Yeah. So please. So interestingly, all this.
He acts like fucking Styx. His house was robbed and he lost. You know what I mean? His mom was beat down.
The victim. Yeah, he's acting like he's the victim in all this.
He's not a victim.
And not. By the way, he's a lying scumbag. And I should have led with this. That's faking a terminal illness. That said that he would be dead by the end of January, and you need to donate money to him to take care of his daughter after he died. He's still alive. Now, in order to get away with his crimes and not attend court, he's saying that he had a stroke, okay? He's faking having a stroke, the scumbag bastard that he is, and pretending like he can no longer read. Meanwhile, he's seething and responding to people on Twitter all the livelong day and writing multiple short story manuscripts about crack smoking octopuses and guys shoving kiwis up their ass and shitting them out. I'm not kidding, okay? This is what Jer is defending.
Stream cut out. I'm pixelating. It doesn't look like it on my end.
It's fine for me.
Yeah. That's weird. What a weird time to bork out.
Yeah, I know.
I know, right?
I know,
right?
Yeah.
It's almost like when you defend a demon worshipping psycho, bad things happen.
That's
I don't know.
Crazy, man. That's actually that's one of those things you go, that was very interesting.
Yeah, and again,
it's
people
like
are.
If you say God strike me down, and then lightning lands right next to you.
Yeah, or a window breaks or something.
Then would you say, "Well, do it then, God, you pussy"? Would you?
You know
or would you be
mean?
like, "Shit, I better fucking watch my mouth"?
Yeah, dude.
Everyone makes mistakes, and you should have some grace in your heart. instead of spurging out and
he is wanted by the police still, dude. 2 warrants.
Have grace.
Everyone makes mistakes.
Maybe a year or 2 or 3 from now, when the guy actually fixes his act and stop acting. You know, the guy is pretending he had a stroke in order to scam for money. That's fucked.
I hate this. Everyone makes, look, everyone should have redemption, right? Or a chance of redemption. But you gotta give it a week.
Come on. We all have to forgive him right now.
Instantly.
Like, look at Luke. Like, Luke's like, what the fuck are we doing here? He looks tired, man. He's tired, boss.
Tired, boss.
How he's a bad man or whatever. Like, you're going to live. It's going to be okay. You don't have to watch his content. You don't have to, you know, pray for him or, you know, I'm thankful for Styx, even if he's kind of lost his way over the past couple of years.
Why would you say that? Don't you have to forgive him right now?
Oh, yeah, right now. How can he have lost his way? What?
You know, he's not a bad person. You know what I mean?
And, you know, that's all I'm going to say about it.
So you could be disappointed, but we can't make fun.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
He's the only one. He's the arbiter of all of this. He's the decider.
Got it.
You know, I'll leave, you know, I don't know if he's going to make any kind of an announcement or anything like that, but I saw a lot of people making up fake shit online about it.
Like what? Tell us what's fake. I really want Jared to tell us what's fake, because nearly everything that we've said about Styx, either he's said himself, there's court documents that fucking prove it, or it's coming from his ex-girlfriends and they have like text message receipts and stuff like that. There's body cams, like there's police body cams. Like,
do you remember the one fake thing that we said? I said that he stole his girlfriend's period blood for the blood ritual.
Yes.
And then 1 week later, you're like, Andy, and you played a video, and it's the video. He did that.
He actually did tampon blood magic. So even when we do gild the lily with Styx, it turns out that our exaggerations aren't even. It's beyond parody. It's real anyhow. Now, ETE asks, is DSP next? Yeah, DSP will be next. I think we have 1 or 2 more quartering clips here to go through.
Yeah.
And then we'll be on to Phil.
Very funny
and then we'll do review
Very
tech.
funny edit we have for you all tonight.
You know, some of it's true, some of it isn't true, but.
Well, which is and which isn't? Can you please clarify? What the fuck?
When we say a joke, it's pretty fucking obvious, by the way.
Okay. So the reason I kept that clip in, aside from the Styx part, is that when Jer made an obvious mistake about the canal, no one corrected him. Hannah will make a mistake here, and Jer immediately jumps down her throat about it and tries to make her feel bad. Okay. All right, there we go.
Did it again. I did it. Wow. I did it again. Welcome everybody. I played the intro, but I forgot to hit start stream on Rumble Studio.
The vibe, by the way, is fucking. Wait, he forgot to. How?
Yeah. So they were doing the stream to nobody for a while. Again, it's not the first time. It's not the first time. But go ahead about the vibes.
Why is the vibe?
Bad.
I feel like the vibe is like someone is kidnapped and they're like they're blinking for help, but we can't help them. Like, look at this.
Yeah.
The timestamps may be a little off today. I actually don't think they will, because the timestamp of the stream just started now. So when we give
this is some like weird inside baseball where he's talking to the timestamp guy, which I wasn't aware that he had an employee that timestamps, but I guess he does. Like, I don't know what's going on.
How would the timestamps be off? What does that mean?
Unless Jer's writing down the timestamps himself. At what point in the stream he's talking about certain things?
Yeah. Okay.
Timestamps to the editors. We should be okay. Looks like hopefully we're.
Wait, does Jer pre-make the timestamps? And when they're on a new subject, he's like, oh, wait. Okay, next subject.
Yeah.
We're done.
Yeah. That's what he's doing.
He pre-timestamps. How do you know how long a subject will be, or interesting or boring?
We're live.
I hope so.
Yeah.
That's
ooh.
That's our show.
at Jer. Did you see Jer? Oh, bring it back. Watch Jer check his pulse and the look in his eyes right here when his fingers go to check his pulse. Watch how mad he is.
I hope so.
Yeah.
That's
This is a scary guy.
Get him, Hannah. Tell him, Hannah.
He's like freaking me out here.
that's our show.
Maybe I shouldn't be wearing a $900 shirt while I'm doing this, or he was wearing like.
So he's talking about Hassan Piker
Okay.
and how Hassan is wearing a $900 shirt while he's in Cuba and people don't have electricity or food. It's like, Jer, how tone deaf though? When you wear the Rolex watches and you flex your mansion and your RC car track, yeah, maybe don't flex your material possessions when you're trying to make like idealistic political arguments on the internet. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, the Rolex
The
collection.
$7,000 cross necklace and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, which
A $700 shirt. People on the internet
doesn't have
figured
one.
out.
is
Like
gone.
maybe I shouldn't, be flexing my fat stacks.
Sir,
Huh.
that's your
The
life.
lack of self-awareness. The lack of self-awareness is crazy.
Bro, remember when he messaged me months ago? He's like,
Yes.
thanks for promoting my channel. Look at my views. Look how much. It's like, I know this channel makes no money. I'm not retarded.
Yes.
Right.
have
Like,
nothing
I
to
can
do.
respect
Brag,
resilience,
brag,
making
brag.
the best of the situation you're in. I don't blame them for that. But like for Hassan to
Cubans.
be like, what?
Bring it back.
Cubans.
So Jer
What
immediately
did I say?
had to jump in and
Right,
correct
like,
her.
Nothing
I
to
can
do.
respect resilience, making the best of the situation you're in. I don't blame them for that. But like for Hassan to
Cubans.
be like,
Now, Jer thinks that she said Brazilians, but you can clearly hear she said resilience. So
That's
she
what I
didn't say
heard.
I respect the Brazilians.
That's
Yeah,
what I heard,
she
the
said I
resilience, yeah.
respect the resilience of the Cuban people. But Jer is so insecure and so desperate to catch her on something because he's dumb as fuck that he immediately pounced on that. Look at Hannah. She's like, what the fuck?
Why would she
Mind
say
you,
Brazilian?
they showed him the grace in the previous show where they didn't correct him talking about the Suez Canal and when it was actually the Panama Canal. But he's immediately like, no, fuck you, bitch. It's Cubans, not Brazilians.
Let's hear this again.
it's making the best of the situation.
My fat stacks. They
Right.
have
Like
nothing
I
to
can
do.
respect resilience, making the
It's not Brazilians. Like I can see how you may have, but that's retarded. Okay.
best of the situation you're in. I don't blame them for that. But like for Hassan to
Cubans.
be like, what?
Cubans.
What did I say?
Brazilians.
Oh man,
She
did I?
She did.
Gaslighting.
Jer's
The
gaslighting.
highest
He's
level gaslight I've ever seen.
Sorry about that.
it doesn't
Brazil.
matter.
And she believes it. She's been fucking beat
Yeah.
down by this man to the point where she believes it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I should let you cook instead of
respect
interrupting
them.
my power. By the way, you said resilience.
The sexism for no, like,
No, but so
get
the whole chat comes in and goes, no, she said resilience. So now Jer has to apologize and admit that he's a piece of shit.
Not Brazilians, and I gaslit you
Okay,
into saying.
I was gonna
I'm
say.
sorry, chat corrected me.
You're trying to trip me up.
My apologies.
What
sorry.
a crazy, like, passive aggressive power trip from Jeremy today.
The truth, Nuke! The truth from Hannah Claire! By God, Hannah Claire from the top rope! Let's replay that felting.
Yeah.
That's
my-
fucking Kino.
Say it.
I was
That's
gonna
I'm
say.
amazing.
sorry, chat corrected me.
You're trying to trip me up.
My apologies.
Watch this.
What
Sorry.
a crazy, like, passive aggressive power trip from Jeremy today.
Yeah,
Passive aggressive power trip from Jeremy. Look at him.
Right.
He's become his true ghoulish form there, hasn't he?
Buddy.
Look at him. Holy,
unrecognizable.
that's a sticker. Let's
Yes.
get 10 subs to that.
That's-
Rubbing his hands together, his ghoulish wide eyes
No,
there.
bro, that's actually like the
Bro, what
craze.
a gruesome visage. I don't know how Jer's going to recover from this segment, bro.
This
I
one's
really don't
brutal.
know.
Well, I know what he'll do. He has to open up more packs. Get the
Yes.
$1,000 card. You'll make
And
it.
he should drink on stream. By the way, we got Busted Fuse for 25 subs.
Big support. Let's
Woo!
go. Big
Let's go! Huge!
Ash, this segment, and you awesome job in returning mac and cheese. Like, this shit is why I breathe.
I know. This is the shit I live for. I was so excited, so fired up when I started the show tonight.
I'm still sick of the shit too, but actually it worked out because we were able to make it a better segment in the long run, right? So I think
honestly, it was all part of the plan.
Yeah.
It's providential. Jeremy's felting is providential. No, I don't want to be blasphemous, but that's the way I feel. Like, I feel like the universe, God, whatever you want to believe in, it's all lining up against Jer. It's all leading to Feltmageddon for Jeremy Handley.
Feltmageddon. Okay, I'm gonna call it.
We got Junior Bacon Sneedburger for 5 subs.
Big support. It's called Quartering Eyes. Quartering Eyes. And man, big support, guys. Thank you so much. We really, really appreciate it.
No, to Taurus wife, we haven't covered him announcing Luke is leaving yet. Do you guys want us to cover that as well today?
Yes.
Because if we do all of it, it's going to be a pretty long quartering segment.
Then you want to save it for Friday?
We'll see. We'll see how quickly we get through all this.
Let's have some fun. And guys, the late night review tech, I swear to God, it's funny. I'm not kidding.
Okay.
I know people get mad. I swear to God, it's funny this time. I swear. I edited myself.
Yeah, it's sad that leftoids kind of people that had made a career of being MAGA, and I never did that. So I guess I don't feel that same pressure.
He didn't make a career out of being MAGA.
Sure.
Well, he sold cookbooks and mixology books called MAGA Mixology and the MAGA Cookbook with Trump's face on them. But he never made a career off being MAGA. Stop it. You fucking lying grifter. Listen, he's running away from Trump now because he's shook and he's a grifter. It's so shameless.
Sure. I made in my career like talking about the woke left and being like in the beginning a reluctant Trump supporter. And
why were you reluctant?
And then someone who
you were a Johnny come lately to the Trump train who once other people went through the slings and arrows of standing for Trump, people lost their friends, people lost their jobs supporting Trump, people had their lives ruined for supporting Trump and getting him to be the nominee. Once he was already the president of the United States, then you jumped on the Trump train to grift on it. That's pathetic. Fuck you.
By the way, a reluctant Trump supporter, like you're a pussy who doesn't stand on business. Like,
yes,
I was I was half in, half out, but you're a pussy.
Oh, sweet.
Well,
he's a fence shitter.
I mean, like by the time 2017 came around, I was all in. But like,
by 2017, after he was already, he was there from not from day one or year one or year 2017. Okay, so when he was already president. Okay,
he had to wait for the Tim Pool, the official Tim Pool position before he can make a choice.
Trump supporter. Yeah. Yes, I'll be looking forward to reading the comments, and I'm sure will be very fair and balanced. By the way, if you were entertained,
the preemptive seething about the comment, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
Even by hating my take in this clip, please do leave a like in the video and subscribe. We're live Monday through Thursday at 2 Eastern and Fridays at 1 Eastern, and I hope you'll tune in. So. Here's the thing,
he seems really mad right now.
Oh, he is. He is really mad.
Did what's her name, Jess, not show up?
I don't know.
Has Jess
with the cookies or the chili or whatever? I don't
know. They're out of chili, right?
Oh wait, we got Rex Racer for 5 subs.
Yo, what's up, Rex? How you doing, bro? Nice to see you, man.
Like, Jeremy, you only care about the money, brother. I get paid the same amount of money either way. I have a contract. So if my YouTube channel or my
by the way, imagine not caring about the views.
Yeah, that's what he's saying. He doesn't need super chats. He doesn't need views. He doesn't need engagement because he has a guaranteed contract from Rumble. But the thing is, he's already admitted on live stream the contract ends in June, and he said he's pretty sure they're not going to renew it. Like he said that while he was getting drunk and opening Pokemon cards.
Yeah.
So you can't flex the contract when we all know it's ending in 2 fucking months, bud. What are you talking about? And this is the thing, like, even if it is true that you had this guaranteed Rumble contract, you should care about the metrics that you're getting, because again, if you don't care and you have bad metrics, you won't get renewed. And because you didn't care, that's why you're not getting renewed, bud. That's crazy.
That's fucking.
The Rumble channel explodes or does nothing. It actually doesn't matter. I want to take a second to thank everyone.
It does, though.
For tuning
You need to have views to keep this going.
in.
By the way, I don't care about the views. Then why did you open up a new channel, bud?
Yeah, and here's negative is so on point. Imagine telling your employer you don't care about bringing them value and you're just wasting their money. Like, imagine. That's crazy.
That's insane.
We're at almost 12,000 people watching right now.
You're not.
I know I have a lot of takes that we disagree on.
12? On what planet are we on right now? 12,000? Your chat barely moves, dude.
If you have 12,000 consistent live viewers,
and we have
you're not having to lay off your staff. You're not having to fire Luke in order to save pennies. You know what I mean? Like, this is crazy.
Everyone, show him what 5,800 viewers looks like. Watch this. Dead quartering theory, very funny. Look at this.
That's the thing. Like, people are bringing up, like, Mr. Medicare gets like 10,000 on YouTube, and you can't even read his chat. It moves so fast.
Yeah.
But Jair's, it's like, do like it's not even that fast, you know?
It's like you could actually read every word. Even Phil has a faster Phil DSP on Kick has a faster chat than quartering.
Maybe on Kick, his YouTube chat is
the
Phil's YouTube chat is probably the only chat that's deader than Jair's chat.
Yeah,
I meant
the Kick chat when they're sending out moral support.
But like, you keep coming back and you keep calling me an idiot.
It's all haters, but you know what I mean.
And that's okay. Really, really appreciate that too. We're working hard I'd like to have our regular viewership closer to 15,000 average concurrent viewers this year. And I think we can do it.
What?
I think we're pretty consistently over 10K now. And, it's also kind of a down year. So.
Wait, so it's a down year. It's a down year.
The whole year's down?
Mind you, like, he's talked about how, like, the numbers are better than ever and they're great and they're amazing, but now it's a down year. Like, and he'll contradict himself sometimes within, like, minutes. Sometimes the very next sentence.
Or
sometimes in the sentence. Yeah. Yeah.
Ash, what is a down year?
I think things are headed up. He is sleeping on his bed and protecting me from the cleaning lady. She comes down with that big angry machine that makes all the noise, and then he talking about.
But why he's talking about, like, his cleaning lady? I'm not sure if this is Jess, Adam's wife, or another cleaning lady. But why would the cleaning lady need to vacuum when you have like 3, I think, robot vacuum? 5. He has 5 different, like, multi-$1,000 cleaning robots to vacuum his floor. Why do they need to vacuum then when you have robot vacuums for every floor of your house?
Wait, and by the way, like, you have to vacuum all day for the rest of eternity? Like, every day, like, morning and night needs to be vacuumed? Like, every day, every other day, you make a mess, or like the carpet needs to. But every day, there's 5 Roombas. The expensive version of the Roomba constantly going, and a maid vacuuming? Weird flex, but okay.
Heroically protects me against, the evil cleaning lady. ICE protesting is done now. That's so 2000. What? That's still so 2000 and late.
Is it? I muted ICE from my Twitter. I don't care.
I don't know, but I don't
follow this shit at all. I don't care.
Like, there's just, Nobody really cares about that stuff anymore.
Well, that's not true.
Well, there is a big America
there's
does
a huge amount of left-wing people who really do care about the ICE stuff, Jared.
Yeah.
All the illegals are concerned about the ICE stuff. Like, this is like burying your head in the sand and living in an alternate reality where there's no one who disagrees with you and everyone is all on the Trump train all the time. It's okay.
Very nerdy joke, but I have to say it. Importer exporter in chat goes, Jer's home sounds like the Magitech factory 24/7. It's a Final Fantasy VI joke, and that's really funny.
But hey, with that, we will be back tomorrow. I've got to jump off. I got a doctor's appointment I get to.
He has another doctor's appointment.
Okay.
Another doctor's appointment.
Daily?
Dude.
A daily doctor?
It's basically a daily doctor's appointment now. Like, what's wrong with this guy?
Dying?
Like, why is he? He might be. I don't know what's going on. He's swinging, allegedly, potentially with multiple people. I don't know.
Now, hopefully
It could be the alcoholism, catching up.
You can't be seeing a doctor daily.
It's crazy.
It is crazy. Yeah, I know you're right. All right.
It is. Okay. Here we go. So now this is the Astro cast from yesterday.
Okay.
Let's have a look.
Weird Bork there. I don't know what happened there. Like, my browser froze up or something.
Rumble's over it.
No, this was on StreamYard, so this was not Rumble this time.
What a great opening, folks! Oh, I wasn't even sharing the screen. I can't make I can't make fun of him.
What a disaster, buddy! What a disaster, buddy! But in all seriousness, this is every one of Jer's shows almost has a technical issue to start the show.
Every show? No, it's every show.
Yeah.
Very, very ironic. Let's start again.
My browser, weird Bork there. I don't know what happened there. Like, my browser froze up or something.
Rumble's over it.
No, this was on StreamYard, so this was not Rumble this time. I literally just got up to walk away and
big Walmart.
Okay, Mel. The microphone it's not the real microphone.
Isn't this crazy? So she's got another mic. So this is the third microphone.
Is that a Shure?
In the last week. Yeah, so she's got a Shure mic now.
Clearly it's the webcam mic being picked up on the settings.
It's just a total disaster. Like, she's not even trying. I feel like she's quiet quitting on Jer. Like, she's just doesn't give a fuck and is intentionally sabotaging the show at this point, which is based.
Yeah, no, it's based.
Yeah, it is.
But that's not the Shure mic. A Shure mic from that distance sounds like this. So it's not even like that echoey. What the fuck is happening?
Thank you for going back to the SM7B. I appreciate that.
V2 this time.
Yeah.
How do you make a Shure sound that brutal?
That's what I have like when we were all at AmFest. You know, when you've been doing this as long as, well, almost all of us, like, you kind of have a sound that you like.
Oh my God.
Dear God,
your political news show, sir. Like
a sound that you like? You mean a good audio? Like, what do you mean a sound that you like?
Voice and like, like, so I always buy 2 of everything. Like
he buys 2 of everything. Yes. What a mark!
Everybody, just wait until you hear this next part.
Okay.
So he buys 2 or more of every single piece of equipment that he owns. Okay, let's continue.
I use this Go XLR mixer. I don't do anything that it does, like other than the bleep button.
So he doesn't utilize any of the features of the mixer that he owns multiple of. Okay.
Well, I do.
No.
It sounds. So I have 3 of them sitting because they went out of business.
I'll stop there.
He's got Andy. He's got the one in front of him, and he's got 3 more of this mixer.
What?
You are never going to need 4 of the same fucking mixer, bro.
That's like unhinged.
That's it's gonna last. It's gonna last longer. You know what I mean? Like, these should last like years and years, man. What are we talking about?
Also, why wouldn't you buy the newer version a few years down the road. Okay, this broke.
Well, because they went out of business.
That's actually even more unhinged. What a retard.
Because they went out of business.
That's retarded.
He
That's
scooped
retarded.
up all of the ones that he could find on eBay, I imagine at inflated prices.
That's so stupid. That's the stupidest
and
thing I've
he's
ever heard in my life.
stockpiling them instead of just buying a fucking Roadcaster or a different mixer, which are probably better than the ones that he has.
Yeah.
So I bought 3 of them off eBay, and they're just in the shelves.
Are you fucking stupid as shit?
He bought them off eBay.
That's the dumbest shit I've ever actually heard in my life, right there.
No, they went out of
I
business.
wonder how he went broke. I wonder how he's been going broke, folks. He doesn't make wasteful, stupid purchases at all.
Also, it's like anyway.
Yeah, they did, which is crazy. I don't.
Software
Maybe they
update.
just got.
Chat is saying I have reverb and echo. I don't even. Okay, I'm gonna put it on.
That mic-
automatically
You do not.
Just
Mel, the mic needs to be up here. I'm sorry to say.
Yes,
Sure's are a
it has
close
to be
mic.
closer. Yeah.
Yeah.
You do not.
I'm gonna say. I was gonna say. Like,
You're a little echoey to me, but
Well,
I don't
that's
think
just
it's
the
echoey.
room. That's just the room.
Yeah.
Okay, we could hear the room.
Jeremy
Yeah.
simping and sweeping. It's brutal.
Okay.
You have no.
Well,
You're
as
fine.
I add more stuff to it, it'll get less echoey.
No! Ash, okay, how do I sound from over here, Ash? Is it echoey from over here or no?
You know what? It's honestly not that bad.
Yeah.
I did add this Harambe table.
Shout out Harambe. By the way, I want to start off the show. I forgot to
Bro,
read
did
the
you
super
hear
chats
that?
yesterday.
How cringe. She has a Harambe side table. I'm sorry. What year are we in? Like, did we time travel to a
The
decade ago?
gorilla?
We're talking about fucking Harambe the gorilla from 2016.
That's
In the-
fucking nuts.
The
dude.
year of our Lord, 2026.
I think the Harambe meme was never funny, by the way. In my opinion.
the-
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're not- you have no.
Well,
You're
as
fine.
I add more stuff to it, it'll get less echoey.
Yeah.
I did add this Harambe table.
Shout
Her
out
mic's
Harambe.
awful.
By the way, I want to start off the show. I missed.
That Harambe looks like a dragon.
I forgot
Looks
to
like-
read.
Well, it's King Kong, it looks like underneath to me. Is like supporting that
Oh,
you
on
see.
the bottom. I thought at the top.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The super chats yesterday. How was your weekend, Melanie?
He did it
you,
again. He said the thing. He says this every fucking
What? How was
time.
your weekend?
How was your weekend?
Who gives
How's
a
is
fuck?
your weekend? Like, nobody fucking cares how your weekend went.
How was
Put
your weekend?
the news takes in the bag.
Good.
did you do some unpacking?
Yeah, more on
Hannah does look sad, doesn't she?
Yeah, I feel bad for her, dude. I actually do.
I do too. But you know what? She's getting her bag. She's taking care of her kid. She doesn't give a fuck. You know, she's going to probably leave the internet after this whole thing fucking flames out and just be a stay-at-home mom. And according to Jer, she's pregnant again. So this whole arrangement is probably not long for this earth, you know?
Yeah. Did you do some packing?
For the
Did you do some unpacking?
You do? He says do all the time, by the way. You notice this?
Yeah, more unpacking, more buying.
He's such a
stuff for the
horrible
house.
speaker.
Yeah.
He really is. For somebody who speaks professionally for a living, you figure you'd be a bit more proficient than this. This is fucking awful.
By the way, 17,000 people, and you're talking about the fucking unpacking of the. If we had 17,000 watching, we'd be, hey guys, what's going on? Whoa, buddy,
Whoa,
okay, okay, look at this. Like, you have 17,000 watching, bud. Move it.
And going to the gym. I'm still back at the gym, so no excuses. So,
Oh, nice. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I feel I feel targeted, but yeah, that's cool.
Oh, Jerry's so insecure about how fat and out of shape he is. He feels targeted just by someone else saying they work out. Oh, buddy.
Wait,
He's
wasn't he building
fat.
the gym, though?
He feels targeted. Yeah, that home gym ain't ever happening, buddy. That was another pipe dream fantasy from cornering there, pal.
Get good.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm like low key trying Probably not keto, but more carnivore now. I did like I went down to a
carnivore diet.
What?
But
okay, so this is Jer's like whole diet thing. He's not doing any diet, okay? But this whole thing is a segue. It's an excuse for him to bring up his favorite thing in the world, okay?
Steak.
This is why. No.
Okay.
Like, you know what you do when the dog is sick? You like feed him chicken and rice and like get him on like a bland diet or whatever.
I can't even understand what he's saying. He's like mumbling. Hang on.
Keto, but more carnivore now. I did like I went down to a, like, you know what you do when the dog is sick? You like feed him chicken and rice.
Here's the thing, Jer, it's not the food that you're eating. It's the alcohol that you're drinking, bud, that's making you sick.
Yeah.
Like, you're
dog.
hungover every fucking day. Look at Mel. She looks sad.
Oh
Look at this
my
frown.
God.
Look at this pouty frown from Mel.
And like get him on like a bland diet or whatever.
Yeah.
So I went on a bland diet for like 4 days.
You're okay. You're a dog.
And I'll spare everyone the details, but like things were looking better. And
wait, are we going into diarrhea talk for fuck's
Yes.
sake?
It's his favorite thing in the world is poo.
Please
And yes,
God.
they're getting another addition to the diarrhea files.
A is for the anus that I fart from.
We got Keefy D 1990 for 5 subs.
Thank you so much.
Another quartering heritage moment.
I was like feeling better, but it was like I could tell like my body was like, okay, this is clean, you know, this is good.
The girls know it's coming. They can smell it. They can smell it's coming.
Everyone can smell it, pal. Come on, we all know.
I added eggs back in this morning.
No, okay, Mel. When he said eggs, she went, oh.
She knows. She knows.
Very bad. Instantly got sick. So I was like, okay, so
brace for impact, Hannah Claire. Hannah's
associating.
like, yeah, she's like, I'm somewhere else. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. Think of Disneyland.
Was the eggs? Because I used to have it.
No, seriously. Look at Hannah's face here.
No.
So I was like, okay.
Okay.
So was the egg.
Watch this expression in slow mode. Watch this.
Eggs. 6, 7.
You gotta love this shit. I love this shit. That's so good. Let's go.
Veins,
free Hannah Claire. Free Hannah Claire, bro. This is wrong.
Every morning. When I was like,
Okay.
Hannah, you're killing me. This is so funny.
I'm thinking.
Do you have an egg allergy? Do you think?
You might have some sort of sensitivity to them.
I did like a food allergy test thing. It didn't come up on it, but let me just tell you, I ate 2 hard-boiled eggs and I barely made it.
Bro, Hannah Claire is like the definition of stiff upper lip right now, bro. She's oh man.
I'm gonna die, dude.
Where I needed to go. Like
Hannah no-sold that.
Oh
Hannah
my god.
Completely no-sold this shit.
She's working
and it was
on
like
her
with it.
poker face, man. She's trying her best to not give us material. She's trying.
Oh my god. Buddy, 2 eggs and you shit yourself? 2?
And
It
2
wasn't
minutes.
the eggs, Jer. Come on, man. It
was
the
like-
booze, buddy.
I finished the eggs. Boom, I got sick. I bought like a bunch of lean ground turkey and I've just been eating that. Just I cook
that's
the pound.
good.
I eat a pound of it.
Yeah.
He eats an entire pound of turkey at a time. That's his serving size. An entire pound, huh? It's okay.
A pound of lean ground. just by itself.
That's wild, bro. No wonder he's so tired and low energy. You're eating that much turkey every day. You go into the coma.
What does it have in it? It starts with T. That makes you tired.
Yeah, I forget what it is, but yeah, there's some chemical. Yeah.
I don't even know how to
barbecue sauce on it. That's it. And I put broccoli in it and stuff for cauliflower. But like,
okay,
yeah, triflephan. I was right.
That's what I ate for dinner. Like when I was eating bland, so I'm just gonna keep on that.
He's not.
It's not like Heather's always like Mrs. Quartering's always like, you don't want anything else.
Dare you lose her legal name?
Yeah,
you know how she's known around here.
I don't care how miserable I look. This is what I'm eating.
So, you always look miserable.
You know how she's known around here.
I don't care how miserable I look. This is what I'm eating. So like I have to get back on track and
back on track. You were never on track.
Yes,
there was no track.
He's never been on track. He's been talking about this for years. Yeah. Like I'm gonna get on a diet this time, guys. Blah, blah, blah. How about you just actually do it, and then when we see the results, everybody will know.
Yeah, exactly.
But there are no results with this guy. It's all just bullshit.
Every other week he's off some sort of wagon. Alcoholism or pills or food.
Golden Knights fan says I would recommend you see a doctor, but he does.
Every day.
He's going to the doctor every day.
Is he dying? Is he actually?
Like mealtime, I shouldn't be looking forward to mealtime.
When you go on like a fucking bland diet, like it's probably a sign there's some serious shit going wrong in Jer's body, where the doctor is like, okay, well, let's fucking remove everything down to like the bare bones and then see what might be causing you these issues, right? Like,
so like I have to get back on track and I have to like mealtime. I shouldn't be looking forward to mealtime. It should just be something that I do to keep going. Well, I was worried that like I wouldn't be full, but I just eat a pound of it.
Oh my God.
I just put the whole pound in the pan and that's what I eat.
Are we Rumble's top nutritional and wellness podcast? Because I feel like we are.
Hannah pointing out, like, it's just fucking, like, can we get to the news? Like, can we do our jobs, maybe? No, Jared, go off about your diet and evangelize to us about it for another 10 minutes. Like, this rant about his diet went on and on and on. It was so boring.
Let's stop
By the way,
at
we
storage.
got potentially criminal Sean. This guy's a lawyer. You may know him. He's in Ohio. Friend of the show. He says, when Hannah finally sues Jeremy, we're not even going to believe the stuff she alleges. Oh, I'll believe it. Oh, I'll believe it, buddy. And we got Petroleum Jam for a packet up. Says, most entertaining stream on the internet. What wheel do you recommend, Worski, for the sim setup I put together? And we got Capo813 for 2 subs.
Look, I have the Fanatec. Honestly, the Moza's probably better and software. Fanatec is a little bit fucking ridiculous, but I love it. It's amazing. But yeah, either or is awesome.
Go to wallet.rumble.com or search Rumble Wallet in your app store. Download it, back up your recovery phrase.
Okay,
oh my God.
We gotta go back.
Just back up. Start the ad read again, Jer. Do it again. Like, what a disaster. Like, he didn't even say sovereignty correct either.
You know what I mean?
From the very beginning, it's just a total mushmouth disaster class.
And I know because you edited this, right? So you were focused on it and you clip it. For me, I gotta put all my brain power into like thinking what he's saying, or I lose it immediately.
Oh yeah.
It's like you lose like what?
No one can follow it. By the way, like Hannah Claire, do you notice she's like descended into complete shadow and darkness?
Yeah.
Like,
why?
Like, look at her, dude.
What's the QR code for?
It's for the Rumble wallet. So he has to put that on stream for the Rumble wallet.
Okay.
Like,
that's ridiculous.
The marketplace of ideas that refuses to cave to censorship. So if you're serious, Rumble.
Top nutritional and wellness podcast.
Ready?
We feel like we are.
Most wallets stop at storage. Rumble Wallet connects your money to the marketplace of ideas that refuses to cave to censorship. So if you're serious about sovereignty, financial and digital, this is where you level up. Go to wallet.rumble.com or search Rumble Wallet in your app store. Download it, back up your recovery phrase, and move your money.
God!
This ad is
That's
belted.
brutal, man.
Give
and they're
them the
paying
money back.
for this? No. Seriously, you should pay them. This is an embarrassment. You're actually lessening the value of their brand through this.
I'll never use
makes
Rumble
people
Wallet.
less likely to use Rumble Wallet, which I don't know if that's possible because I doubt anyone actually does use Rumble Wallet, but
Where it belongs, in your hands. Rumble Wallet is a technology provider only and not a custodial service. You can see your terms at wallet.rumble.com. Shout out Rumble Wallet.
I've never. I don't even know what Rumble Wallet's about still.
This whole show right now has like the vibe of a funeral wake, doesn't it? Like, look at these two. Look at Mel and especially Hannah. Like all the light and sun has left her. She's just
at least at the funeral wake. There's like emotion. This is like a doctor's waiting. Pardon the pun.
Right.
A doctor's waiting room. You know what I mean?
The other story I had. See if you can move your mic closer to you for the segments at least.
So there was a problem with the mic, Jared.
I know, like,
Melanie
has softened my heart, which is annoying. But like,
that's the wrong mic.
Cringe.
He's not using the right mic.
Like they don't have. I don't think he would like purposely humiliate himself to get a few extra bucks for his advertising agency.
Well,
you know.
I mean, yeah, just because like we're on the internet and we have our things going on. So does that mean you're not allowed to share your testimony about how you quit putting Diva cups in your butthole? I mean,
Jer's rattled, bro. Jer seethes about this for the entire rest of the show.
What do you mean?
So, okay, I'll just like give a little bit of context as to what was going on here.
Yeah.
So you've probably seen the story on Twitter, this like Christian born again guy and his wife, where she slept with a bunch of men and she was really promiscuous and he was a virgin.
Yeah.
And he wifed her up and he's saying that she's more of a virgin now that she's come to Christ than actual virgins are. So like Jer is like giving the take where it's like, well, you probably shouldn't share this online. Like, even if you believe this, like it's embarrassing to your wife and stuff like this. And this pissed off Melanie because Melanie believes that no matter what a woman does, like Christ forgives it and and she probably sees herself in that slot or whatever the fuck, right? And she says that like if men masturbate to porn, it's she actually said this. If men masturbate to porn, it's the exact same thing as a woman being with 100 men. And if anything, guys, it's actually worse because they masturbate probably more than women hook up with guys. Like this is her worldview, right? So she was really upset that that Jer was making fun of this guy. So she hit Jer with that he was shoving the Diva cup up his asshole again.
Melanie is getting defensive of this guy.
Oh my God. Yeah.
I mean, I would fully support you if you wanted to make a post about that,
Yeah. Now I can't promote this video. Thanks for that.
He's seething.
Buddy, promote. Wait. Promote. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
He goes, I can't promote this video. So he was planning on buying ads.
Yeah.
For this specific video?
To promote the video. Well, he's like trying to say that it's ruined the monetization on the video and so as though you can't just edit this part out or bleep out what she said. So he's like trying to shame her and make her feel bad to discourage in the future her ever making fun of him in any way because he's an insecure, thin-skinned baby. Like man-child, straight up.
Yeah, this is crazy. And by the way, about that, someone in chat was saying, like women don't masturbate. No woman has ever watched porn or flicked their bean. You know what I mean? Oh, it's men are all jacket. Like, fuck off, bitch.
Why? Why not? Why?
We'll see if they approve it or not. They did not approve. I did a promotion on our video yesterday dunking on Hassan Piker, and then they didn't approve it, they said it had U.S. election stuff in it. I'm like, what? No, it doesn't.
Wait, what? So YouTube
Jer getting felted? He's not getting approved for monetization or to promote the video as an ad? I don't know what's going on. I really
my God, maybe you're right, Ashton. We're not talking about monetization. We're talking about him paying for ads, and YouTube does not allow.
People have been
ads.
DMing us. They've DM'd both me and Andy and said that they're seeing quartering ads on YouTube.
He
and ads for
Discord.
like his Discord server. Like,
what?
Now, listen, if you see this, you need to screenshot it or record it because
OBS.
as of yet, nobody has presented any proof. I believe them that this is going on because Jeremy has outright told us that he's paying for advertisements on YouTube. But I would like to know 100%, you know, and be able to show people.
Yeah. But I had a DM about that, and Ashton separately also had a DM about that. And it's different people. So it's like, we need to find this ad.
Oh, YouTube?
Yeah. So I have this other story, and then Melanie can put her mic back on her table. Yeah, you're gonna have to get some sound dampening in there.
So earlier in the show, he was simping, he was sweeping for her. There's nothing wrong with the mic. Now that she mentioned the Diva Cup being up his bum again, Jer is seething. He's getting all
almost roll past a screenshot.
Okay, cool.
Send it to me?
Yeah.
It wasn't a video. It was a sponsored ad. Wait.
So he's paying other YouTubers to fucking
or like
promote
banners, like those little squares on the top right of the video? Wait. There's no way. There's no way that's real.
No way. This guy's desperate. Well, in the next clip, we'll hear him talk about how desperate he is when he fires Luke.
Okay.
I don't know.
I thought he was.
Are
there rugs on
my
the
settings? Yeah, I have a rug, and I have I'm about to put up curtains and stuff. But I don't know. I just
the
don't
mic
even
sounds
know.
perfect. It's just.
Are you fucking high, bro? It's not.
The gaslighting.
It's obviously wrong. Yeah, you can DM me on X. Yeah, no, dude, this is the wrong. I've got no dampening in here, by the way. Minus this like backdrop. Everything else is walls and windows. Literally, I got no dampening at all.
It's picking up all the echo.
Okay.
So what you want to do is increase the gate.
Increase the gate. Okay.
That's not for
Which,
that.
Yeah, gate is kind of low. Is this better? I just turned it up.
Yes, way fucking better. Yes.
Oh, okay.
No, it's not. The gate is not the minimum amount of sound that it's allowed to. What the fuck is he talking about? It's wrong.
Hey?
Oh, it's the audio engineering stream again, guys. Don't you love this? It's great.
Rumble's #1 tech support podcast live. This is us.
Tell him, Hannah. Tell him, Hannah. Jer's actually proud. Like, he's like, yeah, I'm winning. No, Jeremy, no. Put your arms down, buddy. This is a big owl, Jer.
It was really Hannah Claire that told you to tell me that.
Now the mic's cutting
the
out.
gate is preventing the low sound from going through.
Man.
It's worse.
Too high, so lower it a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, that's much better.
Echo is not fixed. It's called bass. Is what you're looking for.
Like this?
Tell him, Worski.
Yeah.
I'm rad.
Okay.
I hate this shit, dude.
Yeah, I mean, the room is just echoey. There's not much you can do about it. But if you have the gate, then it won't pick
Nothing
up.
we can do, guys.
I'm gonna add more
There's
stuff
just
because it's a
nothing.
bigger room spot. So I'm gonna do like my Bible time set over there.
Are you gonna match the curtain? Are you gonna
How
match
many sets do we need?
the curtains?
Yeah, the curtains will
stop
match the
talking.
drapes.
I wasn't
Hannah's
going there.
rattled.
This is Astro.
Jer's like talking about fucking Mel's pubes and shit. Like, whoa, buddy.
Okay.
What a fucking degen, bro. Holy.
It's a podcast with ladies, and you need to behave like you are one, or get out. I don't like.
Are you kidding me? Melanie's one of the boys. Yeah, you
I'm
joking?
Like the prude aunt that comes on this show and
I did make the Diva Cup.
I love when three people are talking over each other the whole show.
I
It's
just
so
love
good.
this. Like Hannah Claire saying she's the prude aunt. It's like, well, this is supposed to be a trad conservative show.
Yeah.
So she's the only one who shows up actually in character. Whereas the other two are just open fucking degens as they tell us they're Christ LARP. Okay.
Oh,
It's ridiculous.
yeah. You have Junior Bacon Sneedburger for a pack it up. Who watches this busted bitch read the Bible?
No one. It gets no views.
Like 10
Like her
guys.
Bible channel, like there's no views.
And by the way, her being married now is going to ruin her simp grift too.
Well, yeah, and also she's starting to do content with Johnny, and like Johnny seems that like he's not going to continue with his job. Like it seems like he wants to transition to online grifting, and some of the stuff that Johnny's doing is just like really, really cringe. And I'm just waiting on it because like I don't want to have to felt Johnny, but like he's starting to walk a line where I'm like, Johnny, bro,
New
what's going
lolcow?
on?
Question mark.
It's
Jokes.
Yeah.
So I
already told the editors. This is what I wrote in the editor's note. You're gonna have to cut Melanie Mac talking about shoving diva cups up your butthole at about 36 minutes.
I was telling the editors, you see, the editors have to remove this now. Like, you're such a little bitch.
Just leave it at
like
no.
He's
Put it in
so
twice.
salty and sensitive. Yeah. They should just felt him.
Just bleep it, and then people will want to know what.
By
Melanie
the way, I forgot these are clips on a clip. Like where again? The Hambly Express channel? Like, what was it called?
I don't know.
I forgot.
Like, there's so many channels now. I think it's just the Jeremy Hambly channel. Like,
yeah. You just go
all right,
like,
I'll change that.
Bleep up your bleep. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll say
You're
bleep it.
even better.
Bleep it makes it more funny. Look at Hannah Claire.
I love it.
Yeah,
She's
marketing.
the guys.
Yeah, that's some serious
Salvaging
marketing.
content that the two of you are ruining with your crude humor.
Look, I spared everyone the story about
lockdown of Jeremy while protecting a Christian.
Yeah, well, I spared.
Whoa! What did you say?
Whoa!
Hang
What
on.
was that, Hannah Claire?
Hannah,
Hold on,
you
Hannah!
speak into the mic.
Whoa!
Ooh!
Content that the two of you are ruining with your crude humor.
Look, I spared everyone the story about
lockdown of Jeremy while protecting a Christian.
Yeah, so she's saying you're delivering a vicious smackdown to Jeremy, protecting a Christian. Like
Jeremy.
So they're
needs to
just
be like.
So they're
held
just
off
not
and-
on board with Jer at all.
This is crazy.
Yeah, well, I spared everyone the story about, if it was just Melly and I, you would have got the moment by moment breakdown of how I almost shit on the floor.
Oh, there it is. There it is. So for whatever, if it was just him and Mel, he would have told Mel every detail of his poo so he could get off on it. But
I wish.
Bro,
that would be the funniest clip.
He's gonna shit on the floor. He's pooping on the floor, pal. No.
What do you mean?
But I spared you from that.
I will file for workers' comp.
He's filing for workers' comp. It's a joke, but is it? Like at a certain point, it's like, what is going on?
I like how most people when they're streaming, right? And it's like this LARP or whatever, there's no like workers union and like contract. It's just like, you want to stream and I'll pay you a few $100. Like, he's like,
yeah, it's always like an informal handshake agreement.
Yeah.
This is like, we need to have an employment contract with everything like laid out, and there's going to be sick leave and workers' comp,
pregnancy leave, and what I mean?
This shit's like, you just turn this stuff into an absolute nightmare headache. Like it's.
Don't even try me.
Dan Vicious says, Jeremy, did you see the Skylar Gray story? I used to live in a town over from her back in middle school. Skylar Gray. I'm unfamiliar. Get on that, Hannah Claire. Kelna says, now look at the
That's really.
Is Skylar
really
Gray
harsh.
from Wisconsin, and it involves a provocative video? Is that what chat wants to talk about?
So I almost believe that Jer played dumb. I think he did know who Skylar Gray was, and he goes, "Yeah, Hannah Claire, search that up and see the provocative video that she did."
I'm a porn star, right?
I don't know. I don't know. I think she's a singer that's fucking did some sort of an explicit music video in a school.
Okay,
from what I could gather.
Okay.
About.
I'll look that up. Yeah. Spiteful Mutant says Hannah Claire should be protected. She should not be exposed to this type of story.
She's like vindicated. She's like,
yep.
yes.
She's like, yeah.
Yeah, 100%. You might be wondering how I got here. Yeah, she looked shit-faced as fuck.
Yeah, well, that's half of the fun, though. You know, she's
there it is.
Ooh,
Jared's like, that's the fun of it, though, is forcing her to interact with this stuff that she's clearly uncomfortable with and goes against her morals, so that Jared can get off to it because he's a freak.
Student that comes in and you guys are like, look at our culture. And I'm like, wow, this
no,
is
you're
great.
the straight man. And Melanie and I are the retards.
That's
true.
So,
that's true. Yeah, they are retarded.
We all agree.
Yeah.
We all agree.
Like, you know, that's why it works. You know, the three
works. It doesn't. Though. There's no actual comedy that your audience is in on. The comedy is only for us, like the people that shit on this. You know, like it's ridiculous.
The three kids are black. Let's see this Skylar story. Oh no.
Melanie has to eat something. Look at her arms, bro.
Well, she's on the carnivore diet now.
No,
buddy.
dude, that's actually anorexia, dude.
No, she'll be fine. Don't worry,
Are you looking at this arm?
She's skeleton maxing.
But that's brutal.
Does she own a garment that has sleeves, by the way?
I don't know.
And
That
must she wear 4 chokers? Like,
yeah,
it's not enough to just have one. You got to have 4 different chokers and one with a cross on it as well.
Yeah, I know, right? People are saying she does too much cardio with Johnny.
Oh. I need to see the video. Find me the video.
You degenerate.
Well, I'm not saying it's
tell him, Hannah.
Evocative. I don't want porno.
Like,
if it's, I mean, I've hit my quota showing porn on stream.
There it is. Say the line again. Look at Mel's eyes. She's like, yeah, you're probably wondering how I got here, guys. I don't know myself. I can't pay the bills without this fat piece of shit. So here I am.
The fact that you had a quota is crazy.
I'm hoping that this segment stuff helps grow the live streams, because like
it won't.
People don't really find the show through the live stream, so at least like on Rumble and stuff, like
no one watches the live stream.
You know,
Wait, what did he say about watching the show through the live stream? What does that mean?
Yeah, he says that no one discovers the show via the live stream.
Well, yeah,
so
of course
there's no growth. So he's hoping that if he clips it up, people will then seek out the live stream. But they won't, because the clips they see are garbage. It's garbage in, garbage out. The stream is garbage. The clips of the stream are going to be garbage. And so anyone that interacts with it in any way will not want more. By the way, we got Petroleum Jam for a rage quit. Barely get to catch the show with my new job. Cheers, brothers. Looking up the Matza and plan on dropping a band for the setup once the Valve frame drops. Let's go.
Oh, bro.
And we got 220 for a pack it up. Says he's planting the flag of initiativity. Hashtag no more abuse. Okay.
Yeah, the Valve frame is the VR, right? The VR and the driving simulator. And I have like the seat that it's the best. It's the best. You'll have so much fun, bro. You're going to like be addicted. And iRacing, play iRacing. It's so fun, bro. It's hard as fuck, though.
Specific topic that people might actually be, you know, looking to cover.
Yeah.
I am so tired of the spam calls. Like,
okay,
and they're getting around my spam blocker. So they're like, yeah, it's like, open enrollment.
Why are you even
you know,
answering your fucking phone?
Yeah.
Like, why would you even answer your phone in the year of our Lord 2026? Like,
if
it's that big of a deal, they'll leave a fucking voicemail, you know?
Like, I don't, like, if I don't know your number,
because,
I'll sometimes answer to fuck with them, and I'll just scream a slur out or whatever. You know, it's funny.
A curry American or a curry man who's like, would you like to do open enrollment?
If I hear an Indian on the phone, it's instant hang up. Like instantly.
Give me your social security.
Which fucked me over because my furniture salesman, like I bought like a couch. he was in. And I'm like, oh, spam. And I hung up. And it was him calling him off the delivery. But he was Indian. So I was like, oh, sorry, bro. Sorry.
I thought enrollment had ended. Maybe Jack can correct me here. So I feel like you're just getting scam calls for sure. But I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, they could be too. Hold on.
Oh my God, the amount of I left this in.
Okay.
Like it's crazy.
Yeah. So anyway, sorry. I thought I was waiting on a call, and it was not that. It was just another.
Bro, just do it after the show. This show is 2 hours, guys. It's not like our show's like 10 hours, and even we don't go like, I gotta take a call for. Hang on, let me check my messages.
Open enrollment disaster.
Yeah, disaster, like your show. Holy, please.
Oh my God. Okay, so this is the edition of the show where Luke gets fired / quits. Now you can see, look at Jer's eyes, and look at Hannah.
He's ready
as well.
to fire. Yeah, they know.
He's like ready to fire Luke because Luke isn't at his seat at the prescribed time. And Hannah is like, looks concerned at how pissed off Jer is that Luke's not in his chair at the start of the stream.
How fitting.
How fitting. The day I fire you, you weren't there. You know?
Exactly. Well. If it isn't the excuse I needed to fire your ass, Luke, well.
How fitting it is. We've got
oh no.
Chaircast. There he comes running in.
Dramatic entrance. Look at that.
Buddy, it's like he's the meanest man in the world.
Yeah.
I worked all weekend.
Jared's telling us about his weekend. Why must Jared tell us about his weekend every single day of the week? It's now Wednesday. It's Wednesday. And he's still talking about Saturday.
Buddy,
what the fuck?
Who cares what you did on the weekend? I was playing games. You care? No one cares. No one fucking cares.
Yeah.
Because now it's like you have to do 3 times as much work to make half as much money as you used to make.
Oh, let's go. Did you see Hannah shake her head? Bring it back.
Oh, now it's like
Yeah.
Oh, you have to do 3 times as much work to make half as much money as you used to make.
Oh my God.
Oh, that disapproving head shake. She's disappointed in Jer, buddy.
But Jer just said he works 3 times harder. And it's like, I cut your pay by half. It's no one's business.
He's trying. Yeah, I mean, it's not the audience. Like, the audience doesn't need to know how much. Jer's saying that. Jer's saying that he does 3 times as much work as he used to do between his main channel, his live stream, and all of his new channels. And he only makes half the money that he used to make.
I thought
so this is him
to Luke. Okay. That's even funnier.
Yeah.
And it's like, at some point, it's going to catch up with me. I had a very serious conversation with my wife. I'm like,
what?
I promise
why are we needing to know about serious, private, personal conversations you had with your wife about your work-life balance and the amount of money that you're making? Like, this is why you're a lol cow, Jeremy, because you're oversharing private information that should remain private, dude. What's wrong with you?
I don't know why you would tell people this.
Get this under control.
Wait, by the way, his wife's like, I'm looking at the accounting. Is everything okay with, like, are we going to keep the house? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like when Skylar had to speak to Walter about, like, she's you know what I mean, about the knocks on the door, whatever.
Yeah.
Obviously not the drinking, but the working.
He's not quitting his drinking problem. Yeah. He's going to continue with his drinking problem, but he's saying that he's going to work less to his wife or whatever.
I am the one who sharts. Chat, you guys, let's go back.
I had a serious conversation with my wife. I'm like, I promise I'll get this under control.
Money.
Obviously not the drinking, but the working. I tested it out today. I got in the office at like 8, and I just
8 a.m. as a YouTuber.
Yeah.
Like, why don't you just get a regular job at that point? 8 a.m. Like,
just about got everything done before the show. So if I would have got in at 7, I'd have everything done, and then now after the show, I can go on our walk and like be done for the night. So there's that. I've got a lot of
why? This is the most boring
this
work meeting
weird
ever.
business meeting about his personal life, his schedule, his work-life balance.
Yeah.
Like, no one in the audience needs to hear about this, nor do they care. By the way, look at Luke. What's going on with Luke? They're like, I don't know if he was.
I think he senses.
Yeah, I think he knows. Well, they were typing back and forth to each other, I think, during the show. So I don't know if Luke quit because he just couldn't take it anymore. Or if he was just straight up fired as a cost-cutting measure. I don't know. But the way that they cope about it is like he's laid off, but he could return. So there's just, I guess there's not enough money to pay him.
Isn't that how Styx was fired?
Basically, yeah, that's how Styx was fired, Joe.
I'm launching a new channel, which I think
launching a new channel.
So he's launching a new channel, and we learned today what the new channel is.
Yeah.
The new channel is called Quartering News, which is kind of confusing, right? Because the other channels like Unsleeved Media, like it's completely separate. It's like card openings and Magic the Gathering or whatever, right? But isn't the main Quartering channel and the Jeremy Hambly channel, like, aren't they news?
It is all news. You're right. There's two
so
news
it's
channels.
kind of redundant. So the reason why he's opening this new channel, it's very simple. It's easier to give birth than raise the dead. His main Quartering channel is now in a death spiral from which it will never recover. It is never going to go into the algorithm again. It's never going to grow again. Jeremy, the channel was already on a hard decline, but when Jeremy put into place his like purchasing of ads for it and purchasing subscribers for it, he permanently fucked the channel because because he has this inflated subscriber count, the click-through rate's fucking cooked. And he's got like the algorithm expected it to have the amount of views that it was artificially getting. And now that it's gone down, it's going to be recommended even less. So Quartering is now desperately trying to resurrect his grift by opening a new channel to replace his old channel. But it's not going to work. It's not.
I also have a theory about YouTube, right? If you purchase views, YouTube must have something in the back end that sees something's wrong and then like stops your channel from being sent out. Otherwise, millionaires could just like throw $1 million and buy views and then beat everyone.
They do.
But
Like
look at someone like that guy. What's his name?
Like for instance, the Daily Wire and Ty Lopez. Yeah, Ty Lopez. Yeah, pushed out his videos to millions of people by buying advertisements. The Daily Wire and Ben Shapiro have purchased, their positions within the algorithm for years and years and years. The thing is, Hambly doesn't have a budget like that to sustain it. And also, it's my belief that if YouTube sees that you're willing to pay for views, why would they put you in the algorithm again?
Exactly.
Because if you're struggling to get the views, they would then want you to pay for the views. So they're going to give you less promotion. Yes. But Jer thinks it works the opposite of that if you pay for views, they'll promote you more. But that doesn't make sense to me anyway.
Yeah. And someone in chat, Whitney Cummings. Yeah, Whitney Cummings did the same thing. She had 1 million views on a video or like a 500K and 100 comments. 100, and her channel is dying too. So I think YouTube like has something in the back end that can sense that or whatever. Like
it's going to do well, but who knows? I'm desperate. I'm trying everything, and so that's what I did. I worked, but it's getting life. Yeah, well, it's like it's like in the 60s today. So like I'm done. At some point you can only chase so much. If people aren't tuning in or people aren't.
He's actually blaming the weather for why he's not getting views. He's at that level of cope and that level of delusion where instead of just accepting accountability, hey, my content, it fucking sucks and no one wants to watch it. I fell off. It is what it is. I peaked. Instead, it's like any excuse to deflect and cope. No, guys, it's actually the weather. It's 65 degrees out today, so no one's watching YouTube videos. Are you for real, man? It's just so pathetic, the excuse. Just accept reality.
Buddy, yeah, that's crazy. So whenever it rains, our views should spike up. Is that what you're saying there, Jer?
Listen, there might be a tiny effect.
Sure.
But if that tiny ebb or flow that's dependent on the weather is going to either mean that you sink or swim, you are never going to make it anyway. You shouldn't be concerned about it. And certainly you shouldn't be bringing it to your viewers' attention and making them feel bad that the weather is good. And so therefore you're no longer able to pay your staff and Luke has to be fired. This is like the reason Luke's being fired is because it's too warm outside.
Wait, Ash,
so
Ash.
Luke has to lose his job.
I think we're missing something very specific here. Is the weather the same everywhere all at once?
No, it's not. It's only in like the Midwest, in the northeastern United States that it's like this particular type of spring weather, right? That's
Someone in chat said that. I didn't make that up. Someone in chat said that.
Yeah, Big Kwame, I see your rage quit. That spoils the segment that we're gonna do on Friday. So I'm not gonna say that yet, but I see what you're saying.
Thank you.
People are enjoying the nice weather, spamming out more videos and doing all that other kind of stuff doesn't really matter. Does Jeremy match his caps to his shirts and hoodies? Did you just figure that out now? I've been doing that for like 3 years.
He's so proud.
I can match my hat and my shirt. Wow, congrats, buddy. You're not a total Anyway,
she is a total
my fashion.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Color coordination
has been destroyed. But yeah, what did you guys get up to?
I was just super domestic.
Who gives a fuck?
All weekend. I was traveling last week, so it's always like playing catch up. When
you have asked Hannah Claire what she did on her weekend every single day for the last 3 days. No one cares what she did or you did on the weekend.
Is this a late week show?
This is today's show. This is Wednesday, March 25th.
Why would you ask what? Okay.
Get back.
I love that for you.
I like it for me too. But you guys always put me to shame. You're like, we've got 27 videos coming out. We've got new channels. I strive.
No.
The workflow of you guys.
Jared resents this.
We would both trade your weekend for ours. I guarantee it.
So they're in hell. Like they're financially fucking ruined. Look at Jared just face palming and they're having to grind and try and figure it out on the weekend. Whereas Hannah Claire knows that she has a guaranteed simp deal from Jer where Jer's paying her a flat salary. So she doesn't even bother to make her own videos because why would she? Because she can't make any money on her own. And she's just managed to extract a 6-figure salary from this gigantic simp in exchange for listening to him talk about his poo and completely embarrassing her.
She also has a husband who has a job.
Yeah.
So I think she's good.
We're doing it.
You guys have an infant that's getting teeth is very disagreeable. I don't know.
Fine.
Pros and cons.
I wonder where he gets it from.
Yeah.
Luke,
well, I mean, I don't know. I don't know I don't know where he might get or she might get that from, but yeah.
So,
is Miami hot right now? What's the average temperature for you?
Welcome to the Weathercast.
So get ready for how passive aggressive and nasty this gets, right? So let's remember the question she asked, like, what's the average temperature where you are?
Yeah.
Okay.
In Miami.
All right.
Okay.
Now let's see Luke answer this.
Florida's awesome. It's perfect. It's beautiful. It's like 70, 80 degrees nonstop. So I love it.
I can see Gerald already cooking in his brain.
Down here. I always appreciate the weather. I got boxing training later.
That's definitely not the question she asked, but okay, go on.
What? But he actually did answer the question she asked. He said it was 70 to 80 degrees on average.
And he said he liked it.
Yeah. Jared's
Miami,
like,
I'm sure
that's
is really
definitely
nice.
not the question she asked. Like, there's so much tension. Like, why are you coming at him so aggro for no reason
Let's go back
on
to
something that
that.
doesn't even matter? We're talking about small talk about the weather. And he's like, that's definitely not the question she asked. Answer the question. As though this is like a serious geopolitical issue. Like he's dodging the question on the Iran war, or dodging on Israel, Palestine, or something like this. Like it's crazy.
Bro, I already said this before, but at a certain point, you have to stop razzing and be serious, or else you're just annoying to the friend that you're making fun of constantly.
I don't know where he might get, or she might get that from, but yeah.
So, is Miami hot right now?
Is
What's
Miami
the
hot?
average temperature for
What's
you?
it like?
Florida's awesome. It's perfect. It's beautiful. It's like 70, 80 degrees nonstop.
That is the perfect answer. It's awesome.
Yeah.
It's 70, 80. It's perfect.
But like,
I love it.
Why is Hannah doing this like frowny, like exaggerated AVGN face right
Well, she's just like, whatever. We here.
Well, no, she's gonna join in with Jer and Felt Luke. Yeah, they're like tag team comboing him.
No,
so I don't
Hannah.
know. Yeah, I don't know what's going on behind the scenes, but like they wanted to make an example of Luke today and like humiliate him and then fire him on the air. Just like strange.
So I love it down here. I always appreciate the weather. I got boxing
That's
training
definitely
later.
that's definitely not the question she asked, but
He's got boxing training. Like Luke is trying to like have a life, and quartering is just like trying to felt him.
Okay, go on.
What was the question?
I asked what the average temperature in your area was, but yes,
Oh, yeah,
I'm glad you like Florida.
70.
Like,
he
why
said
is she
70,
being like
80.
that? Yeah, I know. But like, why is she like giving him this sass? Like, I don't know. What did Luke do exactly?
Well, she's
I don't
scared
know.
of quartering. She's scared of Jer and what he does.
80.
Oh, it gets hotter than that, Miami, bro.
What?
He lives there.
He lives there. And it's also, it's not the middle of summer,
not
boss.
summer yet.
It's fucking March, you idiot. What are we talking about?
It gets hotter there. Yeah, eventually.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
But like, it's so needlessly confrontational and aggro for no reason. We're talking about the weather. So it's not about the weather. It's about something else.
Yeah.
There's something else that's going on here, some weird power struggle or humiliation ritual. I don't know.
What is it now? It's not bad now.
He hasn't been outside either. I understand. It looks more about
and
it.
then
Yeah,
he
I
has
understand.
to hit him. He has to hit him with he doesn't go outside. When Luke like actively works out at the gym every day, he goes to poker nights with his friends.
And Tim
He has an
Pool show.
active social life. Yeah. He goes and he does boxing classes. Like, Jared, you don't leave your house. This is a seething, malding projection from you for I don't know what reason. Like, and look at Hannah. Like, she's rattled too. Like, she wants to come after. Like, I don't get it.
Completely.
Well, the thing is, when Luke's being abused, she's not being abused. So she
That's
helps
right.
Jer abuse Luke to stay out of the line of
Yes.
fire. So
Just throwing
That's
the
right.
ball. No, it's 82 right now.
There you go.
Yeah,
so you were
it's
right
80,
there.
70.
Yeah.
I was right.
Yeah,
It's
you were
all
right.
80, 70.
bro, the hostility over the fucking
Whoa,
degrees.
it's so tense, dude. Why is it like this? There's no reason for it to be like this.
We can talk about viewership. You know, I have probably about a 92% male viewership. And I mean,
There is not 8% women watching Jer. I
No,
can
there's
guarantee my left nut right now. That's not true.
there's
But
no
why do we
denying
need to
that.
know this. All right, here he goes.
It's
He's going to go
humble
off
brag.
now.
Oh, we got 8%, almost 10% of women. Well, yeah.
That viewership is down on a variety of
Oh,
topics. Not
viewership's
just
down. Oh,
probably about a
okay.
92% male viewership. And I mean, there's no denying that viewership is down.
Is he setting up the firing with us?
I don't know. Look at Hannah. Like she's look at her eyes, man. Like she looks like one of those starving orphans in the TV commercials or whatever. Like
In the arms of an
Of
angel.
an angel.
For 10 cents a day.
on a variety of topics, not just, not just global stuff, but I'm talking just regular stuff, and Tim Pool made a video this morning. I mean, the subtext of it was like,
Tim Pool,
hey, my views are down. I mean, he tried to make it bigger than that, but I mean,
views are down. So Jer's views are down because if the mighty Tim Pool's views are down, then that means everybody is down. And it's like, get off of Tim Pool's sack, bro. Leave Tim alone.
Tim Pool's views are down. They are. Oh no. Oh my God.
Oh no,
Wait.
Tim Pool bros. Yeah, his social blades like brutal.
What happened? He's got 400 views in one day.
Well, it must
it must be the wrong account.
Day.
It has to be the wrong account. It has to be.
It's all kind of part of it. Where are you seeing Hannah? You talk to a lot of men.
What? What a weird statement. She's married, dude. Like, what are you saying? You talk to a lot of men. Like, she's a slut.
Whore.
What?
Where are you seeing it? And then we'll go to I want to I want it to be like a broader spectrum topic than just what's going on in the newspaper today, because kind of leaving the bigger conversation and things.
The newspaper, first of all.
And again, this is not just like my views are down. Like I see it.
It literally is. My views are down.
My views are down. My channel's under attack. Like he's talking about. So the broader story they're talking about is that men are checking out and giving up on society.
Yep.
And so he's saying that because men have given up on their lives, they stopped watching the quartering, and his views are down. That's actually where we're at. So it's a broader trend in society where all men have just given up because life is just so miserable and so awful and there's no hope. And so they stop watching Hambly because they're like, it's only false hope that Jer can't bring like our salvation and lead us to the promised land or whatever.
Wouldn't it be the opposite? Guys give up and they're just like watching videos all day. It'd be like they play more games and watch more YouTube, I think, right?
You'd think, right? But this is what Jer has turned to cope. So
okay.
The bowling league, and I see it like
bowling league.
Nobody's talking about like big issues anymore. Everyone's just
the bowling
nobody
league.
ever talked about geopolitical issues at the bowling league, Jeremy. What the fuck are you talking about? Do you know the sort of guys that go bowling, Jer? Like, hey, did you see the game last night? Damn, them Packers are looking good, huh? Like, that's what they're talking about. That's what they're talking about. Like, oh, good weather this week, huh, Jim? Like, that's what, you know what I mean? They're not sitting there like debating the intricacies of fucking the logistics of oil transport and the fucking Strait of Hormuz. Like, that's not going on at any bowling league that I have ever known of. Okay. This is ridiculous.
By the way,
we're talking about like years ago, dudes at bowling were debating geopolitics.
Four dudes at bowling don't make up what the internet's talking about, you fucking retard.
It's like,
I know. Well, no, that's his whole point, is that what's on the internet doesn't matter. It's actually what guys at the bowling league care about.
It's the opposite.
The thing is, it doesn't matter because your job is on the internet. It's not servicing the gentleman at the bowling alley and their preferences, you know?
Yeah, but that's like us. Oh, in my daily life, no one's talking about Ethan Ralph. No one knows who like DSP is in my real life. Like one guy, my cousin knew. He's like, I've heard of him in the past. Like, it's it.
Especially before like Trump in 2016. Like, it's my belief that politics was a very niche interest that most people did not give a single fuck about, especially if you were a young person. It's like you would be considered very strange for talking about politics or caring about it. Like, this is a very recent phenomenon that like it's become mainstream to really, really care about politics, you know?
Yeah.
That's the way I view it, but maybe I'm out of touch with the real
world. You're absolutely right. When people ask about politics, I just go, I don't want to talk about, like, in real life, I'm like,
it's the same thing. Like, yeah.
Because I'll go off and then I'll be like that guy screaming about
what I can control, you know, whether it's the dating scene or it's, you know, being active in your local communities. I feel like a shift where men have just, I feel like, had enough. Like, the way my man brain works is I can take a lot. Like,
no, you can't.
A lot of bullshit, a lot of stress.
Really thin-skinned, and you like immediately react to almost everything we say and crash out and get drunk and cry about it. Like, in my man brain, I can take. No, you can't. You're soft.
Yeah.
Piling on, but eventually I'm just like, that's it. You know, like, eventually, like, I had the same thing. I had people filling up my comments even yesterday, like, why aren't you covering the Afro Man thing? I'm like, because you don't actually want it.
It was funny, though. It was about freedom of speech. It was like, it's in your alley.
Jared won't cover a story that's actually fun and enjoyable because it won't get the most possible views off rage baiting about Trump or gender wars or whatever.
Oh, is that why? Listen, we knew it would be like a average video, but we're like, it's fun, it's different, it's a variety.
But it's actually like a good video. It's a good story that people are going to actually enjoy. Like, and I feel like that's important, actually. You know,
it has like longevity. Like, it's not like the daily. It's like you are able to watch it in a year and still laugh. Right?
By the way, we got quartering search history for 5 subs. And he says he's on a delay, but the show is fucking wild so far. Welcome back, Warski.
Thank you.
He never fucking left.
Well, I'm still a little bit sick, but I didn't die.
No. Yeah.
Well, we covered it like last week, right?
We did on the show, but like that people, that's what happens. We get punished.
Dedicated video to it, and it's like record low views. And I'm like, guys, come on, this is hilarious. Like,
Alex,
stop with the booze, boys. Stop it.
Alex is
here we
on
go.
it.
Jared's gonna flip flop on his booze on the air take now.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Joe Rogan openly mocked Erica Kirk. Is this true? I've even heard she has a dick.
Whoa.
No, and if you're gonna booze, don't do it on stream and don't do it on like your show.
Whoa, I thought you were an adult and you could have a drink on stream. And
then anybody who pointed that out was like a Puritan and crazy.
Yeah.
Okay. Right.
Because seeing Alex like that actually really made me feel bad.
Okay, so none of your viewers are allowed to feel bad when you fucking get blackout drunk and start crying about Kino Casino. It's not okay to point out that that's a bad look or it makes your fans feel bad, but it's okay to say it about Alex. Okay.
Not that guy, but he was beyond.
Of course, yeah.
Hey, by the way, before we get to the top of the hour,
here's the fire.
I do want.
Okay. Oh no. Before we
hit the top of the hour,
Luke, real quick.
Yeah. So Luke, will you fire yourself from the show? That's what he does. He makes Luke fire himself from the show.
I want to make a mild update.
A mild update?
You know how
that Luke is now leaving the show forever and won't be back. It's a mild update. Luke's fired. I know none of you actually care. Like, Luke's a loser,
nervous.
But anyway.
On Wednesdays, Luke will be taking a little bit of a break from the show. And
I like that phrase it, a little bit of a break from the show. As in, he won't be on the show anymore, and he's not going to be back. But maybe at some vague, unspecified, undefined point in the future, he may return. Now, you can tell this is bullshit, by the way, by how Luke talks about this. Because you can clearly tell he's not coming back by how he describes this, okay?
You know what? I'm happy for Luke. He's got Tim Pool to find some, someone who needs help or something.
$500 a week or whatever. Like, hopefully he can find something else to make $500 a week. Like,
he'll find it. I think he will.
And because we're kind of changing the format a little bit, And I really want to give him the floor here to promote his content while we have our maximum viewership. Luke, where can people follow you, watch your content, and support you? Like, give me the whole thing. The We Are Changed,
Bro, this is sad.
Isn't it? Like, it's going out sad.
Yeah.
It really is.
Dude.
The club, the pages, everything.
Well, it's a pleasure working with you. It's great.
Oh my God.
So he's not coming back. And Luke's like smiling as he resigns, and like Jer's seething. Like, I'm not sure if he was actually fired or if he just resigned. Like, I don't know what happened here. Because he seems quite happy. See, like Luke seems here like 450 pounds was just lifted off of his shoulder.
I'll tell you what happened.
He dropped this bump.
Tim, when he was at poker with Tim and Alex Jones, at the end, Tim went, "How much you make it over at the quartering?" And then he's like 500. And you could make way more. And he's been like quiet quitting the whole time. I think
part of it, though, is honestly, it's the war. Like, Jeremy's in favor of the war, and Luke is super against the war. And Luke is hyper focused on the war and on the Epstein files. And Jer is determined to sweep the war and the Epstein files. So, like, it's always like a big clash between them on every show, which you'd figure would be like good content, but I guess not. Like, Jer wants a hug box where he doesn't get confronted. So him and Luke are going their separate ways.
What a legend.
Right. We don't always see eye to eye, but I think that's great. I don't think no one should ever see eye to eye. I think it's great to have these discussions.
No one should see eye to eye. What do you mean?
That's kind of wild there, Luke. That's a take. You can tell, like, Jer, though, is like, look in Jer's eyes.
I think Jer, he quit. I don't think Jer fired him, dude.
Yeah, I think that Luke probably quit, honestly, and Jer's mad.
I think because Luke's been hanging out with some pretty big shots online.
I think they're important.
Bro,
it's always
he had like a full-on convo with Alex Jones.
Been fun. You're always a professional, and you're always.
He's not. Luke is an actual professional because he's like, you were always a professional. Remember 2 weeks ago when he said you looked like a pedophile and said that if you looked at 100 convicted pedophiles, they would look like Luke? Like, he actually. Like, in no way is that a professional. And then he did a poll in chat about whether Luke looked like a pedophile. And then he's like, everyone thinks you look like a pedophile, Luke. I don't know, like,
guilty.
Is that professional?
Doing really great stuff. And I appreciate you very much for the opportunity. It was awesome. It's fun. I really did enjoy it. And you're a good dude. So I appreciate
I hope he can come back. It's not forever,
I hope he can come back.
Luke quit.
Yeah.
No, this is a quitting. I hope you can come back and say, yeah, I'll text you.
It's not forever, hopefully. It's just, there's no bad blood.
What is actually going on here? Could you guys just be honest about what's going on? Be like, listen, I can't afford to pay Luke anymore. Is that what it is? Is it that Luke just can't handle the direction of the show? Is it that you can't handle that Luke disagrees with you? Like, because you're doing all this business meeting and inside baseball anyway, you may as well just tell us what's going on,
Yeah. Okay. So I made a poll here because I don't even know. 84% think he quit. Yeah. Because the way Jer phrased that's what makes me think that he quit. I hope it's not the end. And he's like, yeah.
I liked it. I enjoy the banter and the kind of conversations and little debates that we have here that are fun. I enjoyed it. So I appreciate it. I thank you for, working with me. If you guys are.
I appreciate it doesn't sound like he's working coming back with me the way he said that.
Check me out. We Are Changed on YouTube.
Jer's folding his arm. Look at Jer's body language. He's got his arms crossed, like closed off body language. In his eyes, you can see like the salt and the sea. And then you look at Hannah, and Hannah doesn't look happy either.
Oh my God.
Just go check that out. Been working insanely hard, just like you have.
Mods put his links in chat. Yeah. Yeah.
No, it's been fun. It's been awesome. And hopefully I could come back. And
Are you
wait, did he quit? Hopefully I can come back. Well,
this is what I'm saying. That's why it's up in the air. Maybe I think it's really up in the air as to whether he got fired or whether he quit, or if they mutually were just like, this ain't fucking working. This is ridiculous.
Live streaming
really
it all, or will you
appreciate-
start?
You think he was fired? I don't know.
Will you start live streaming again anytime soon?
I'm surprised if he was fired.
Maybe he
I
was
really
fired. I honestly, the chat thinks quit. So, but it might be more fired now, to be honest.
So yeah, if I do, maybe on the second channel, because like live streaming is in such a weird space right now,
and it destroys your channel for some reason. Like we've been live streaming on this channel for like a year, and we've gained 0 subs. Like, it's just like,
Salted alert! Salted alert! They've been live streaming for a year and didn't even gain 1 sub.
Yet 17,000
0 subs
watching.
Oh yeah, tens of thousands of live viewers, but they can't get 1 subscriber, not one. Mm-hmm. Right. It's
YouTube
time
wants
to
you to
pack it up. This show is winding down with Luke's departure. If Hannah Claire is pregnant, Melanie Mac's married. She's this is ending. The Rumble contract's up in June. This shit's going to be shuttered by the end of the summer. It is. Unless Jer decides, you know what? I'm going to go into more debt, or I'm going to pull from my retirement savings, or I'm going to sell off possessions in order to keep this thing afloat, just despite Kino Casino, it's twisted. He may actually do that. But if he doesn't, like, this is naturally coming to an end in the next few months. It just is. And this is one of those things. And this is the first thing to go, because he doesn't like Luke. Luke is only there to be like his human punching bag so that he can feel powerful and lord over another man. But it doesn't sexually gratify him the same way that interacting with Hannah Claire and Melanie Mac does. So because Luke has a penis, he was the first to fucking go. The other girls, they'll depart when Jer either runs out of money or they just get too fucking embarrassed by this shit. It's probably going to be when he runs out of money.
I think that because they would be already embarrassed. Let's be fucking real, dude.
Yeah,
but then they don't help you, or other platforms. It's like the discovery comes from the clips.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you guys have.
I'm definitely trying out new stuff, right? Because I think we're all experimenting how to survive this media landscape. I think I'm going to do more, maybe even just like showing you guys internationally what's happening around other places in the world. So predominantly we are changed on YouTube. Check that out.
Luke, just go live, take all the top stories and just do them all. And just do it. Like this whole I think we'll try just do it.
If Luke was to stream every single day,
he'd make
there's
money.
no doubt he's going to make more money than he was doing Jer's show once a week.
100%.
Like if he's streaming 5 days a week, he only needs to make $100 on a fucking stream, which you'd figure he could make,
Yeah, exactly. No, I think Luke will be okay. I think he'll be better. And by the way, it will promote him as a streamer. He has Tim Pool to go on every week if he wants to promote it.
He's going to be way better off by no longer associating with this clown.
Yes.
Like seriously.
Yes.
Does Reacher guy live in that neighborhood? Because he's
we
like,
don't know. That we don't know.
Luckily, he had the body camera.
I know that totally cleared him. And by the way, there's only one person that could have released that. Like I saw it on like a random TikTok account, not on his account. But there's only one person.
If I hear the word one more time, I'm gonna actually kill myself.
That's why I left it in, was because of all the ums. And I think this is getting to be the end of Luke on the show. They're gonna say their final goodbyes here.
Oh, it's so sad. It's like the end of Fresh.
That could have released that, and
oh my god,
I'm glad he did, because
in the beginning you just saw the clip of him beating somebody up, and I was like, if you're that big, you don't beat people up, right?
You do have a little bit of personal responsibility when you're that huge. Like you can't just be beating the fuck out of anybody you want. Like you're gonna look bad.
It's the point of being huge. Then.
So with that,
exactly.
We're gonna kick it over to Viva Fry. He's got looks like he got Barnes on there and Trita Parsi. I don't know who that is, but
You guys can find out now.
you guys can find out. Yeah, go say hi to
My
him.
brain's actually pulsating.
We'll see you guys all tomorrow at 2 Eastern. We'll be back live.
Well,
and
Luke won't be
have a
there.
great day.
Luke
Bye, all.
doesn't even get to say
Bye.
anything in his final moments on air. That's it.